completely soaked the sandwich in sauce.
Yo!
Meerkat Mall.
Yo!
Juicy, tangy, moist, gourmet level burger.
That's robust!
Safe to swallow. Juicy, tangy, moist
Cheeseburger!
getting all over my face. Gourmet level burger. Tangy zip, swirl, moist
Burger.
Yummy and
Robust!
yo. I have gout. Gout is a disease that makes my acid levels much higher than most people's. And so if I eat certain foods, my acid level elevates, skyrockets, and then I get all giant swelling and incredible pain in my joints. So I'm gonna eat this burger live with you today and share what I think about it. I'm sure people are gonna be asking me questions about it.
Yo!
Juicy, tangy, moist, gourmet level, timed release of flavors. Burger.
That's robust!
Juicy, tangy, moist burger. Getting all over my face. Gourmet level burger. Tangy, swirl, moist
Burger.
yo. Gow, 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 gow.
Cheeseburger!
That being said.
That being said.
That being said, hello. This is Phil Burnell. All right, and just wanted to tell you that I love the podcast. That being said, big ups. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, relaxing, chill, interactive, fun. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, one of my mannerisms. Relaxing, chill, interactive, fun. A.L. Team Insider, the legend. Fantastic Mr. Sam, the dentist. Speak to the dead. Psychological style host. Meerkat. Artistic style host. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, which vest is podcast best?
If there was ever meaningful content, it's being produced right here on That Being Said.
Oh, God. Meerkat's here, too. God, hello, everybody. What's up? Saturday style coming at you live here as Anti-Distortion. He knows what's up. He wants the quick reclaw. Here it is. Anti-Distortion sending the single membership bomb. We don't give a fuck what country it's from. They're all accepted here, and they all give us the purr sound we're looking for. Speaking of making the pussies purr, Meerkat, any business style announcements for us today?
Oh yeah, yeah. Hold on, I'm still thinking about how I can follow up my introduction.
Okay, sorry.
Chiking 2025 is happening 31st of May. That's when we're gonna do it. Unless we decide not to do it then and do it at a different point. But
yes,
for now, the 31st of May is gonna be the Chiking of the Ring. If you don't know what that is, go and watch the previous ones and you're gonna find out.
Yes.
And that's pretty much it, I think. If there's something else, we're gonna announce it
soon,
at a future point.
When we remember what it is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Basically, that's how it works. I got to get the. I have the all the competitors have been. There's a list now. If you haven't seen it on my Twitter, check it out. And if your name's not on there, please send me an email. I did miss quite a few, but I think everyone's in there now. Next list I got to make is the AI list, so I'll do that next. And then we'll be all set to roll, rock and roll. As you expect, all the big heavy hitters are coming out in droves, and I can say, spoiler alert, the Wolverine doll, who will be a guest host, has 3 interludes for us coming up at the King of the Ring. Bob Starsky himself has a guaranteed 2, maybe 3 interludes as well. We're going to be packed to the gills with some songs coming at you then. So May 31st will be when we burst on the King of the Ring, my friends. Okay, now, we're not going to play this, but I want to let you know that Lechero's video just went live 2 hours ago. So go watch it, please. And maybe we'll watch it at a later date. We want to give those Lechero those sweet, sweet day one style views. So there we go. Go check that one out. As you can see, we have a Sir Broside Phil, Sir Chill Fun DSP with his glasses and his detractor detector. We have Catherine and Urban Style Gentleman in the back. I don't know what his name might be. I don't know.
Okay. A couple of helicopters in the background as well. Police car. I think something's going to be kicking off.
So go check it out, everybody. Big ups to Mr. Extravagant, who says, since ALT apparently doesn't care, we all miss Fantastic Mr. Sam. We hope you're back soon, legend. We all share those sentiments, my friend, Mr. Extravagant. Sometimes life gets busy, so we are always waiting for Sam's epic return. And I know he was planning on coming here not too long, a few weeks ago. He's going to come on the show again, but he couldn't do it for some reason. So hopefully he's back soon. I promise. Big ups to Movie Sign with the 5. Big ups, Movie Sign. Thank you so much for that. Our cat is already reclawed though, but I promise you we appreciate it nonetheless. Movie Sign, you're a legend. Thanks everybody. Okay, so much to get to today, right? So much to get to today. This week, we had a little string of weeks that weren't as interesting as some other weeks. But this week kind of changed that in a big fucking way. But before we get to that, I do have a short, fun retro react for us here. So, do you guys remember Philip's initial thoughts about the green screen, Meerkat? Do you remember what Philip used to think about green screens?
I don't remember specifically.
Okay.
He wasn't a fan of them, was he? He wasn't like he didn't probably like, oh, everybody else is doing it, so it's popular, so I must be against it, sort of thing.
So here's a clip from 8 years ago. Philip on green screens.
Let's be frank here. It doesn't add anything. Does it matter that you could see a little bit of a wall behind me? No.
Oh, what?
It's not distracting. It's fine. There's no problem there. I don't even understand what the big deal is. People with green screen like it's a big deal to not see 2 little points above their shoulders. It doesn't add anything. It's just that everyone does it because one person did it, so now everyone has to do it like it's the norm or something. It adds nothing.
I just guessed.
Okay. Well, there you go. Just letting you know. It doesn't add anything, guys. So just so you know, green screens don't add anything. Big ups to AMAC in the house. Says, hey, guys, have some of my birthday money. You're a legend, AMAC. Happy birthday to you. Hope you are doing well out there. Hope you get everything you're hoping for, sir. You deserve it. Okay, so where do we start, guys? Where do we want to start today? So do we do... I guess we'll start it with... If you remember last week, it's a while ago now, but before there was a marathon happening, Philip was begging very intensely about a marathon happening before he had his mythical 2 days off in a row last week. That seems like a long time ago now. But that it didn't happen, though. Okay, it didn't happen. But then we were begging so intensely to get it on Wednesday, if you can remember. That one. So I do have that video up, and I want to watch the whole thing. I just have the last 2 minutes up for us here to get us back in the storyline, okay? So this is the day before the marathon, all right? We were extremely pissed about not hitting goals, and he let everyone know.
But
so
it is what it is. And they wait till the absolute
here we go. Sorry.
keep coming up that's screwing it up.
Okay.
Come on, guys. So this is it. Last match of the night, last chance to hit the goal and do the marathon tomorrow. If not, it's got to wait, and we're going to have another day of gameplay tomorrow, which, I mean, I'll be honest, I've been waiting all week to do this marathon. It's very frustrating that all these things keep coming up that's screwing it up. We're in position. Again, we can do it right now. Last chance, but we got to hit it right now. This is the final match, because after this final match, I got to get out of here, okay?
Sounds good.
We can do it. I love that. I love that. We can do it.
Come on, guys.
And by the way, shout out.
Yep.
Can we go? Yes. Shout out to top super chat gay man for the $21.
Obviously. Could be so many people among us here, but okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Come on, guys. No? All right. I'm just going to enjoy the last match, and then I'm literally going to say goodnight, and I'm going to sign off. Because I think what happens is people think that they're messing around. And they wait till the absolute last minute.
They're messing around. I like how the punishment is enjoying the match. That's what he said. Go ahead, Meerkat.
Yeah. He's talking about it like he's the fucking mafia or something. He's straight up like threatening people. You guys think you can mess around and wait until last minute to give me money?
That's not gonna fucking work, guys. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna play the next match and enjoy it. Now what?
It reminds like there's a clip of Triple P saying in one of their like reactions to something of Phil's where they're like, "Why do you pay more to get less? Like you give me the money and then you end the match, you end the stream. Should be the other way around. Give me money and I'll stay longer. I pay more money to get more stream."
This week was a weird. I want to get your guys' takes on this. Why were we so like? He wanted $300 in one stream, one day. He wanted $450 in one day, and he even did a thing he's never done before, which is carry over the previous money from the previous stream, right? He'd never done that before. I know people are saying taxes are coming up and all that shit, but I never really buy that because he doesn't worry about that to the last second. You know that. You know, and it's already tax time is passed anyway. But I'm just like, what led to this needing to happen on Wednesday so much? You know what I mean?
It's weird because I think like part of it might have been maybe Cat's in work and so he'd have to cook. And he don't want to, so
that could be.
Maybe if we're doing a marathon, I'm going to get some food, But it could have been the other way around. Could have been like, oh, you know what? I just want to drink. I just want to drink on stream now. Drinking off stream isn't keeping me going. I need to drink on stream, and so I need a marathon to do that. Or I could just wait till we're doing American Truck Driver later in the week.
I guess I think it could all just be that. He's really been struggling, and he knows tractors are taking W's, and we're now entering, guys, I think, a period of things are slowing down now. You know what I mean? Things are slowing down, even more. I mean, worse than he even thinks. He got $500 on a marathon, and he thinks that was bad. By the way, that was not what he was expecting. We got that daily wrap ready too, but he really is scared of things slowing down and detractors getting W's so much so that he's just like, we're getting crash out after crash out after crash out, as you're going to see today.
Well, he has to come out of the Kino arc like the victor. He has to come out better because otherwise it's like a massive wound to his ego. So we have to keep that illusion going as much as we can, and it's not been going as well, so we have to peg harder. It's like leaning on a drug and getting used to it and needing more of it to get the same high. We need to peg more to get the same levels of support that we've been getting. So, if we don't do that, the detractors get a W.
Yep. And he was very scared of that on this night. Let's finish this one up real quick.
And I can't stick around and do late stuff. This is it. This is my last match of the night right now. That's it.
This would turn out to be not true. And I'm going to play this because I want everyone's judgment on if this was a fake tip or not. Right.
So if the support doesn't come in right now, we're not doing a marathon tomorrow. Just have to wait another day and another day till we hit a goal. It's frustrating, but it is what it is. All right, last match of the night.
There's an
How the fuck did he get behind me?
hostile UAV established overhead.
Running from in front of you. Like,
My God, now
he was there in front.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
UAV established overhead.
Uh-oh, listen to this, guys. You're in trouble. You're in
Oh
trouble.
my God, now I'm pissed. Now I can't even concentrate, and I'm pissed off. I'm pissed. Do you want me to be honest? I'm pissed off.
Why start now?
Because I play better when I'm relaxed, when I'm like, okay, everything's good. We hit our goals. We got fun stuff coming up. And it pisses
Dude, imagine that's how your life operates. If you don't hit a goal on a stream, you can't even enjoy what you're doing. That's like personal hell he's created. You know what I mean?
No, this is just manipulation, in my opinion. It's not that he's actually bummed out he didn't get money. It's just that if he says that it's that and he appeals to your empathy, I guess, that his mood is worse. He's worse at Call of Duty because he didn't get as much money. And that's affecting his performance. I mean, this is what he's telling you. This is not even supposed to be funny. This is like what he's convincing you should make you sympathetic towards him.
There's manipulation there for sure. Yeah.
But I think like on some level he is pissed though. Like he is actually genuinely pissed as well because he's not getting that money. He wants that money. He's entitled to that money. He expects that money. He's not fucking got it.
Joe Dub says $150 will calm Princess down. Oh, yeah.
When I'm like, okay, everything's good. We hit our goals. We got fun stuff coming up, and it pisses me off.
Fun stuff.
It pisses me off that last minute shit. I gotta wait for it, and it might or might not happen. If it doesn't happen,
I gotta wait for it. Can you imagine saying that? I gotta wait for it.
Lads, this is at Scorn levels. This is like the sort of thing that Sir Moist should be reacting to again.
Fuck that. And we thought this was the craziest part of the week.
It pisses me off that I have to wait for you people to give me your money. That's fucking insane.
Yes, and you thought that like we were thinking this is the worst thing of the week. This is going to be hyped to show this part. Nope, it keeps building.
Another day for the marathon that I wanted to do on Sunday.
Who cares?
It's frustrating. I can't concentrate right now. I literally can't.
Well,
I'm trying to concentrate.
Go ahead.
Let's just put things in perspective. We have at least 3 more clips that are as bad as this or worse.
Yes, yes, legitimately.
And this used to be like a cataclysmic level event like 2 years ago, where Moist Critical would talk about this and it would completely violate DSP's mind for like months on end. Yes. And I was just like, oh, he had another Scorn segment. Well, I guess let's just make fun of it on Twitter.
Yeah,
it's just like, we're going to forget about that by the time it gets to that being said, because he's going to have done like 3 more stupid things in the interim.
And it wasn't even like you guys. I know Moist Critical didn't comment on this one, but Asmongold did, Mudahar did, Sir Gundam did. A lot of people are talking about this. I got that tweet ready. Well, let's move our way positively through this stuff.
The train is just fucking.
Wait, hold on.
I can't concentrate right now. I literally can't. I'm trying to concentrate. It's just fucking. Look, I can't even get a shot off.
Fucking an enemy.
I can't get a shot off.
Because he doesn't have enough money. That's what he's saying. I can't even get a shot off because I don't have enough money.
Oh, I know it's completely like unrelated to this, but do we have that clip where he's playing Call of Duty and he respawns, but because he's looking at chat.
I'll get it. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. That was a good one. Yeah, I got that. Hold on. This was almost done.
I literally can't play. I can't play. I can't even get hit. I heard him coming. I fired as soon as he came. I can't hit anyone. Can't do it.
He ran around dressed like a kid, acting like a kid, doing stupid bragging.
Steve cameo. All right, so let's get to here we go.
Guys, it was a great night.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to say the Steve Cambion interview has grown on me a lot because it was a pivotal point in the Kino Casino saga where DSP was actually like, wait, I think these guys are trolling. I think they're playing with my feelings.
But he didn't. But all it took was Triple P to say like, "No, I didn't know he was going to do that, man. That was weird." And then Philip bought it. Like, oh, okay, okay, cool.
Yeah. And then
see you on Tuesday, Steve.
Then he was like, "You guys, we need to do something so I don't look like a cuck."
Yeah. That was his biggest worry is how we going to spin this. That's what DSP said himself, guys. How are we going to spin this so I don't look like you were tricking me? Why don't you worry about them tricking you? Not worry about how we're going to spin this? Oh my, that's incredible, man. All right, so here's that moment. Oh wait, let's see the fake tip
I
first.
appreciate everyone who hung out with me.
Oh no.
I really do. So, FYI, 3 more days this week, okay? 3 more days. We got tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. Long 7-day streaming week for this week.
Oh, God, no.
Okay. So I hope that you enjoy.
Super long.
I wish you all the best. I hope that you have a safe and fun night. Have a safe and fun night, everyone. I hope that you all have a good night. Because
now here we go.
I just received an $88 tip. And it says !tip, which I don't understand why that was the message. I think
so. Some people said that was fake. You know, I'm always skeptical, but that could have been fake. I see on Duty Stream, Cade, another defector that has defected this week from DSP for now. You know, has said it was him that did that $88 tip, but who the fuck knows? But here is that moment from that. Steve was referencing earlier. So here we go. Big up Cerulean 86, wearing my skeleton's bit right there. Check out my skeleton's bitch. Okay, wait. So he spawns. Ready? And we're spawned right now, okay? We have just spawned. Now we're looking at chat though, so watch. We're walking in to the corner.
Look at this.
Hands on the
They
keyboard.
spawned me. I'm not even kidding you. They spawned me facing this corner. So as the round started and I went to start running, I literally just walked into a corner. That was their spawning engine.
That was their spawning engine.
Good job, Phil.
I mean, you can complain about a lot of stuff about spawning, but not this. Look how far away from the corner he is. He said, yeah, they spawned me right in the corner. Come on.
He has to be running for how many seconds? Full 3 seconds before he turns
They
around.
spawned me. I'm not even kidding you.
Just wake
They
up.
spawned me facing this corner. So
Take your hand off the keyboard when you've been shot. Like when you're not actively playing the game. When you
That
turn to
would
look
work.
at chat, take your hand off the W.
That's just how he plays every game, though. You know that shit. It's just like hit finger on the thing. Go, go, go. There's no stopping. Why we stopping? Come on. Big ups to Coach Colin. It says, guys, I'm still in line. If I super chat, can I join the stream? Big ups. Big ups, Coach Colin. I'm still in line. Oh, David Pieper now. Linda and I just put Triple P and Warski in our will and took Philip out. Oh, that's a good idea. At least they'll have fun with it. You know what I mean? You know, it won't go to Scopely. You know, I think that's a good move, Dave.
You know what? I think Triple P would read a great obituary. I think he would be fantastic.
Definitely, definitely.
Oh, I love it when he goes into his like preacher things when every now and then he'll go, and Darkside Phil is the son of the devil, you know, and does all that. 'Cause you can tell he's like, he grew up in that environment, so he's got it down. And yeah, can you imagine him delivering that sermon?
And he would also enjoy the reception.
So there we go. Big ups to Dave. Let's go next
Probably
to
use the will to pay to take PWR to see Hulk Hogan. That'd be the best use of it.
Do we know if that happened or not to serve PWR?
Has the Super Bowl happened yet?
The Super Bowl has not happened yet. No, it's supposed to be over after that.
It's
Super
for
Bowl's
that. It was for that, wasn't it?
Okay, Super Bowl finished, but I mean the next year is going to start, so we got to wait till all through that next year. So you know the season hasn't started yet. Next season. Okay, let's go next. Okay, so this was the marathon, and he did hit the goal there. So the marathon was locked in, guys, locked in. And then we got a marathon, and let me tell you, this marathon started slowly. He wasn't really happy through this. We did drink a few shots, blah blah blah, and then the polls were a part of this. Okay, guys, there were some polls that you could vote on towards what game you want to see win. Okay, so some of these polls included games such as Mountain Blade 2, Bannerlord, Counter-Strike 2, Class of 09, Paper Mario and Thousand Year Door Remake. We also had a second poll, which had Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Berserker, Kazan, American Truck Simulator, and Lost Records Tape 2. Well, Philip, according to a Flying Monkey, was told that the Lost Records Tape 2 was a detractor vote. So that was thrown out of the proceedings.
Well, yeah, do you not remember talking about it in the super secret Discord that we've all totally got?
I do remember saying that, and he was obviously we make fake. He said like everyone makes fake accounts and stuff, and everyone's doing this. So he's gonna throw away Lost Records Tape 2, but every other game was still eligible. All right, so pretty cool. But as the day went, he got a little more salty about a certain game that many of his fans asked him to play. Now, this is a very key point. We're talking real DSP fans have been asking him to play this game for months, okay? Months. I'm talking about people that have donated lots of money on Kick, lots of money on YouTube, have been asking him to play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. So much so that Philip knew this and said to himself, well, if I was going to vote, guys, here's how I would vote. Here's that moment here, just to set the stage here.
I could show you the results is by voting. All right, so I'm just going to click on it. I'm going to show you the results of both polls, okay? Here, I'll click on this. This would have been maybe my legit votes if I actually had voted, okay?
This would have been my legit votes if I had voted. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, as you can see, is his real choice. So we get to this game, and
what's my camera doing?
Oh, well, it's okay. We can still hear you. Things don't go as well in this game, okay? So we're going to have to watch this again. I know you've seen it, but I promise it's worth another rewatch with us all here. Let's go.
Here we are.
This is a hype marathon, as you can tell.
Yeah.
Things are going great. This is what you want.
Alex Rollo just gifted another 20 memberships.
Okay, before we get to the part about the game, this gentleman did 20 memberships, but his account was new. So that's a problem.
Well, guys, I think we have a problem. You want to know what the problem is? Alex Rollo is a brand new account from today.
What?
So, sadly, I don't know if we can even trust I hope we can. I hope that Alex, for the record, and that really sucks because I really hope that I'm actually getting support on this stream. I might not be. So I don't know what else to do. It kind of sucks. Like, you were gifting a few before. It's like, okay, if it's just a few, it's not a big deal. But now you just dropped a 20 bomb, okay? Which, if it's legit, is a huge amount of support. If it's
Yes, and Dark Dave's Mirror makes a good point. This is counted in the 2 hours of gameplay, which led to Philip deciding this game sucks, by the way. This went on for 20 minutes, what we're about to see. I know Memology cuts it a little bit here, so it's not going to be the full, but this counts into the 2 hours.
it's fake, it's like 10 cents. So,
Like,
I
here's
don't know
the
what to
thing,
do
though.
now. I'm kind of
What is the purpose of this segment? Because he's just sitting there saying, essentially, if this is real, thank you, but if it's not, eat shit out of my ass.
Yes.
So what is the purpose of doing this?
It's really simple, guys. You say like, okay, thanks for the membership and move on. I hope it's fake. I mean, I wouldn't even say that, but in DSP's world, you could say, I hope that really counts. Thanks so much, guys. That's added to the leaderboard. But Philip now is so scared of giving the detractors a W here that we have to see if it's a detractor fucking with him or not. And it's worth stopping the entire stream to do this. And yes, he told people to do this because if you donate to him, you're going to get fucked with. So he said, make an account that doesn't have your name attached to it, and then so people don't fuck with you. So this person did that, and yet he's getting treated like a fucking asshole for 20 minutes.
between a rock and a hard place.
And he also he told people that were banned by YouTube itself to make new accounts to follow him.
Yes, that too. Like, listen, he said he's in between a rock and a hard place. So the Rock is getting 5 cents for his audience to get memberships. And the other side is he gets $50 or whatever the fuck it was, how many it was. That's the rock and a hard place right here, guys. He's telling you about.
So I don't know what to do now. I'm kind of between a rock and a hard place, and I hate
giving your fans more benefits from a marathon or not. That's the two choices. Okay, here we go.
This shit happens. I really do. Because that's $60 of support if it's real. I hope it's real. I hope it's legit. I want to trust it, but your account is brand new. You made it today. So being a brand new account makes me very skeptical.
So what do you want him to do?
Oh, he'll tell him. Don't worry. He got instructions now for Dent onboarding. Get ready.
Yeah, a super chat.
Yeah.
If you do a super chat,
the end of this story. That's why I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah,
shows that it's in USD, then I know that it's real. Or a tip too. If you tipped me via PayPal, obviously that would be legit too, and I would know that you're not using a VPN.
Phil's a scam artist
to do all these fake memberships. And again, I hate having to do this. It sucks. We're supposed to be playing a game. And
we could always just play the game.
Dick around because these idiots found ways to abuse YouTube's system. It's so...
Dick around means talk about it until this guy does a donation, by the way. That's what dick around means in this case. He could be playing the game as we're talking and waiting, but nope, we have to dick around.
Dumb, okay? If you would, let me put it this way. You're gifting memberships and I appreciate that. But if you did a super chat that was a legit currency, at least I know the super chat's real.
A legit currency.
Not that Monopoly money from Argentina, dumb fucks.
Anyway, so I'm not going to count it until I know we can trust it. Anyone who's getting them, congrats. But I'm not going to count it until we can actually trust it, okay? Because now it sucks because he gifted a lot and they may all be fake and I don't know. So yeah. If you did a super chat in a legit currency, that I could trust.
By the way, I was in my stream, we were watching this. The music in the background makes it sound like you're in a it's hold music on the phone. Like, yeah. Your contribution is very important to us. We will now take some time to verify it. If you'd like to expedite this process, please send us additional money from a legit currency. Thank you. Please continue holding.
Well, no, I feel like I'm watching like some BBC historical drama where like a lord and a lady are walking through town in medieval times.
If you do a tip that I can trust, But all right, so
Lord,
you did
if thou
$2
dost
super chat.
that currency could be verified.
And he says, here you go, Phil, and it is USD. So now the question is, do we trust it or not? How about this,
dude? And he just super chatted. He super chatted $2 right there. $2 in a legit currency of USD in his mind. Now, this is definitely going to result in trusting him, right?
And he says, here
because
you
he's
go,
just
Phil,
done
and
what
it
you asked. Here
Yes.
you go.
Okay, I followed the instructions. Here we go.
USD. So now the question is, do we trust it or not? How about this, Alex? From now on, if you are going to gift, it would be great if you could do super chats because you just did a big one. If you could do super chats, those I can trust if you're doing them in USD.
I mean, I did the super chat you asked for, but that's not enough. That's it. And the other comment, I check on this. So it says, thanks, man. I hope you see what I feel, says Rocky. And Rocky just said, yeah, this is a little bit weird because you did what he said, basically. And he was saying, I hope you see what I feel as well, Rocky. But I don't... Philip was oddly triggered by this statement, as you'll see.
Oh, good. So now Alex Rello is now talking shit. Okay, so now you can take your ban.
Show me.
And now we're not going to count.
Show me. Where is the talking shit in this comment? Where? I mean, I did the super chat you asked for, but that's not enough. Like, you know, TOS is thrown around all the time, but this is insane, man. Please give me more money to prove it's you. Oh, you gave me more money? Now you're talking shit? Out of here. Like, it's insane,
And
man.
he didn't count the member money. He didn't count that.
Yeah.
Oh, good. So now Alex Rello is now
guy's
talking
the goat.
shit. Okay, so now you can take your ban. And now we're not going to count those subs because they're not real. All right.
That's got to be
They're
the
not
quickest.
real.
It's got to be the quickest fan to detractor transformation in history. Yeah.
Recently, by the way,
Yeah.
the turnover has been huge. We are winning so much, you guys. We are in there in the trenches with the dent conversion therapy of the highest level.
Yes. What's our version of pignosis? I don't know. We got to think of a name.
Okay. So we erase all of
That's
those. He's no longer the top.
5037. That's our version. Peach is in chat.
Yes.
You can just try with drugs. Drugs usually work.
We are working towards another name tournament, by the way. We want to make sure Sav can be here for that because she's been part of the first two. So we got to get Sav in the house and we'll done to do another tournament because you guys have been going fucking nuts, man. It's insane. But all right, let's go.
Gifter because they're fake. So they'll actually be Tom now. Yeah, so they were fake. Again, this is why I have to be skeptical. Because when I get a new account on YouTube that was created today, and all of a sudden they're dropping a bunch of members, they're trying to fool me into thinking
Still
they're real.
not playing the game,
which means I would
guys.
be at the end of today. How much you want to bet that guy would have kept dropping
They're trying
membership?
to fool
And at the
me
end of the
into
stream-
believing they're real after they sent him a super chat to prove that they were real.
I get nothing. I would have made like $1. So, yeah, so fuck him. All right. Well, anyway, guys, sorry about that derailment, but it's what I got to do.
20 minutes.
The thing he started doing recently with counting all of the money is backfiring on him because DSP's brand is looking broke as fuck all the time.
Yes.
And simultaneously getting a lot of money. So now it looks like, because when I saw the marathon made like $500, I was like, well, what is he so mad about? Why is he crying about it so hard? It's $500, dude.
For one
for
day.
doing this. For actually extorting people. That's pretty good. But then I started thinking, I mean, yeah, he counts pretty much everything and he makes up a bunch of numbers as well. So yeah. But he should go back to not counting all of it, just counting the tips and just begging for tips. That's just vintage DSP. That's what works.
Yeah.
You as a streamer.
And we are now, by the way, after this, he's been deleting comments like at a fever pitch these days as well because people are in the chat in the comments saying shit like leaving like the quote of him saying, yeah, now with this new system we don't have to worry about any pressure and stuff, just leaving the quote DSP DSP December 12th. Now we don't have to worry about the pressure of the streak anymore. It's like this has never been higher pressure than it is right now, man. It's insane.
It really sucks. And it sucks because he gifted more earlier today, right? He gifted 10. Actually, he did. He actually gifted 10 earlier, and they were fake too. So guess what? We're actually at 193, and the second shot wasn't even legit yet.
Not even legit.
Shot wasn't legit.
That shot wasn't legit. God damn it. That shot was not legit.
His earlier memberships were also fake. Actually, he gifted another 11 before that, so actually we're at 190.
Let's just stop at 0. Let's reset it because we don't know what the real count is. So let's just start from the beginning.
Yeah, but hang on, guys. I'm gonna go throw up the last shot. Be right back.
Control idiot. All right, well, it sure would be great to get some legit support, and I'm sorry for derailing everything, guys. Really.
Definitely.
Yeah, I gotta go give the shot back. I gotta vomit it up, right?
There you go. Yeah.
Here's this money to prove that it was legit. And he's like, it sure would be nice to get some legit support, wouldn't it?
So that person who was trying to be sneaky and gift all the fake memberships just dropped a member bomb.
That is not true. He is lying to your face right there. It was a different person, but he's trying to make it all seem like the same person because then he's this big evil dude that's been doing this all day. That's not true. That was not. It was a different person.
Did you see? Earlier were fake, so when I removed them, I did the right thing. It's the same idiot who's been doing this. No lie, in the last week, this person gifted over 600 fake subs.
Yep.
I think one of the biggest things that I've ever criticized him for is using his personal struggles to beg for money on the internet. But I think that's a lot less embarrassing than whatever the fuck he's doing in this whole video.
Yes.
So I guess I wish he could go back to then and just crying about how bad his health is and his taxes and how miserable he is to just get sympathy money. Because this is just so fucking scummy and it's so disgusting and repulsive. And he's not even doing this for like a lot of money. He's doing this for like 5, 10, 15, 20 extra dollars.
And it's so weird to show other people. Like, now he has all these weird things that are so cringe. Like, yeah, guys, we're kind of working towards our hamburger goal. We're going to get friendlies on Friday. And all this extra shit that's not even, like, things people understand what's going on. It's like, hold on a second. We're begging to get our goal of a fiery sandwich from, Firehouse Subs. That's what we're doing now. I said it a few months ago. I'm saying it again. It has never been less about the games than it is right now, because the pre-streams have been horrible for a few weeks just because all we talk about is goals, how we're going to hit the goal, what we're going to do once we hit the goal, and then schedule. And then there's 10 minutes left where we can do Q&A. So how do you feel about that? Or let's see what Wario64 said on Twitter. Then that's the show. He's never put less effort into saying things than he has right now. And it's starting to slow down. So now we're getting more frantic, and that's why gold happened last week, and who knows what's going to happen this week. But, all right, hold on. We're still not done the marathon here.
So,
and also it kind of seems like, real quick, I think he's ran out of enemies. Like the Review Tech USA thing, that just had closure and it fell apart. Kino Casino's gone. Ethan Ralph is off the table. Like, he's just all the old recurring characters that he would pick petty fights with for some cheap drama bucks. They're gone. So it's just him now yelling at the trolls and trying to frame everything as if it's some elaborate conspiracy by the trolls to get a W out of him. And then it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. While he's trying to construct this whole elaborate reality, he just ends up shooting himself in the foot and taking more L's.
Because he can't ever be positive about anything, right? It just everything is trolls. I mean, every fucking thing is about the trolls, obviously, and what they're doing to screw everything. Because that's his only enemy he still has, basically, right? Because you're right, all the other people you might know, they're out the window now because everyone kind of lost interest, obviously. We still can't even bring up Casino anymore. Casinos, they fucking roast him every 3 times a week now. It's just a set segment where they just roast DSP and show all the shit he said. But he's trying to fight against that. He's trying to be this cool guy, he's in a tough right now. Go ahead, Steve.
Yeah, it's also really difficult because Kino aren't there to back him up, which is the only time he felt comfortable attacking people in the first place. So, if he does ever decide, I'll go after Cog again because he's his broken toilet or whatever, he's got nothing, He's been reduced to needing Ethan Ralph and Gahul. So,
even there, you can't even bring up, can't even talk to those guys anymore because wrestling show's done. So that's fucked too. Now what? Now that there's no diversification, we're just stuck in this goal loop. But all right, real quick, this is a quick one here. So as you can see,
can you blur this? This is like explicit content.
Sorry,
We're
guys.
gonna need like a filter for this one. It's not safe for work.
What do they do? They're washing clothes. So they're probably
Well, you can see kneecap on the right.
serving girls or something. Well, what a nice game that within the intro, scantily clad women, right?
Mm-hmm.
Scantily clad women.
I mean, you could see some outline of nippage there, but I mean, scantily clad's not the right word for it, right? The dudes have less clothes on, but that's not a problem, as you know.
Chemical Good says full coverage and dark clothing is scantily clad if you don't want to play.
Hey, Cahool, is this normal?
Yes,
Do you
it
think
is.
this is normal?
Did you not see the girl on the right, you fucking idiot?
What,
Scantily
Philip?
clad if you... Chemical Good says full coverage and dark clothing is scantily clad if you don't want to play, turn it off. Did you not see the girl on the right, you fucking idiot?
Yeah.
The two on the left were normal. The one on the right is the one you were meant to be fucking distracted by.
Meant to be
You're meant to be
distracted.
distracted.
Yeah, this is weird. You know, Philip talks about masturbation like it's something you don't want to do, and sometimes you just have to do it. Like, I think it's something connected with that. I don't know the psychology of it, but like,
But it's
that's
almost
yeah. Go ahead.
that sounds like a gooner mentality, where every time you see something that can be sexualized, you immediately jump there and you get triggered and you get horny. Is that what he's talking about? It sounds like is this primal in basic?
I think like you're weak if you fall for that. You know what I mean? Like you're not a cool guy if you find that attractive or something. You know what I mean?
You're
like,
actually intellectual because you can rise above the sexual urges. Yeah,
you don't get turned on by the stupid boobs, dumb fucks.
Rather than like actually just acknowledging, like, not even, you can't even call it scantily clad. You just can't.
She had big boobs, and that's, you know, like, oh, well, you guys fall for this. You guys like this. I don't like this. So falling for that.
But like, she's still covered and wearing long undergarments, you know.
Yeah,
like fucking Sophitia in the intro to Soul Blade was wearing less than this. Fuck me.
I have to say though, this character that he's talking about is actually one of the main love interests in the game. So she is supposed to be attractive.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's, you know.
Yes.
I like attractive
Do you think
people.
he knew that though? Do you think he knew that?
Yeah,
Or do you
no,
think
not
he
at
just
this
saw
time.
like
No, well,
woman kneeling?
I've played the game, so I know what happens further on, but he didn't know that.
Okay, there you go. The Pasta Maker says, I promise you this is a legit non-Southern Hemisphere, non-devalued, non-brown currency contribution. I hope that is yes, acceptable. Thank you. Well, if you could do some other ways, I can't really trust
if you could do more, you know, these are going to go off.
What's the highest value contribution? Do we take gold? Can you send us like gold blocks to the PO box?
PO box, I'll take those. Yeah, definitely, please.
We'll take gold teeth too.
The gold teeth, yeah. Any heirlooms, stuff from like World War II, anything that we can take to the pawn shop.
Arrowheads, we love arrowheads around here. Old currency, you know, like currency that's like 100 years old. We'll take that.
Like
we love that.
yeah.
Doubloons, or treasure maps. I'll go on a treasure hunt. Methbear says, Steve, Phil's life is more like Pride and Prejudice. He's a desperate Regency-era woman seeking a Mr. Darcy worth 10,000 pounds a year, because that's all that matters. 212 years later, and women be the same. Is that true, Steve?
I don't know. I haven't read Pride and Prejudice, but
okay.
Like my mum has, and she's mentioned it a couple of times, so it's not far off. From what I know.
Smoke Jaguar 96 says Phil is clearly in the closet. DSP, hey girl, live your truth. That's what I say. Live your truth, man. Come on, who cares? Be you. Be the person you are. That's what I wish everyone could be.
I think he is. I think he's been a repressed misogynist.
Oh, that could be true.
I've been doing like stuff on the Incel Manifesto recently. So
okay. Yeah, that's a classic. It always needs a revisit. Big ups to JD says, when's the next call-in show, ALT? I promise we'll do it. Maybe close to the summer. Saturday night's not a good night, but I'll definitely make it happen in the summer a lot when I have more time, as you know. Big ups to Brosai Phil. What a legend here in the house here. Featured heavily in Lechero's last video, so go watch it again. All right, let's go.
She was...
Oh!
Okay, Here we go. This is the moment of truth here.
Oh my god.
That was Memology 101, by the way.
I just love it. She's like, oh my god. Yeah, when they started and there was some gameplay elements, when there was the dice game, the tutorial, I was like, why did they immediately give you an hour of cutscenes? In what realm of reality? I bought this game so I could sit for an hour and just watch cutscenes. We are an hour and 40 minutes.
You played like the like a dragon games. You play, you know, the Yakuza game. You did Metal Gear Solid.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you played Final Fantasy 16, I think it was. God.
Mm-hmm. But we're an hour in, guys. So here's the problem.
It's into the game. I still don't know
Fucking
what this
RPG.
game is. I'm still waiting.
It's an
I'd like to know,
RPG.
but I told you I wanted to give it. Excuse me.
That was a real one, by the way. That's not edited. That's a real one.
Ugh. I wanted to give it an honest chance. Like, I'm still waiting. When does the game begin so I can judge if the game is good and something I want to play? I can't even get through the intro. Here we go again. Someone tips $2. Oh, this game is great. Stop scanning chat.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm not supposed to pretend like there's a stream here and try to interact with people because this is obviously fucking boring as dirt. Like, I'm supposed to ignore my stream. That's what you want me to do. No, here's what it is. Because this is what people, I'm sorry. You buy
Here we go. Now you're in trouble, guys.
into hype too fucking much, okay? Perhaps there is an actual good game here, but if I have to wait 2 hours to even play 2 minutes of the game has failed.
Okay, let me tell you something, brother. So this, for the people that don't know what game he's talking about, just to give you some more context.
Yes.
He's talking about Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, which is at least a 70 to 80 hour game.
Yes.
It's very slow paced. There's a lot of dialogue. It's just a realistic medieval game. That is terrible for the format of show that he wants to do. It's objectively bad for what he's trying to do. So this is like, this crash out is the result of him deciding to do it, or somebody voting for him to do it, or whatever. At the end of the day, it's his fault because he is making the event. So in his metaphorical sandwich shop, he is making the sandwich and he made a bad sandwich, but that's your fault.
And he said he was going to give this. After choosing to leave it on this poll and choosing it himself, and
over the actual most voted for game.
Most voted, yes. He could have been playing Lost Tapes, which would have been much more entertaining, maybe. You never know. By the way, you've heard of She's Fat, by the way, but we got a new one here.
He's gay!
I know you guys couldn't hear that. I'll make it so you can hear it on the next pass here. But here, I'll play it one more time. I'm loving this one. Here we go. Oh, you guys won't be able to hear it, but he's saying he's gay. New Triple P drop here.
Dude, I want this. I need this. I've been looking for this for days, and it's caused me to watch like 6 hours of Kino Casino reacting to DSP stuff.
Here, I'm sending it to you right now. Right now. I'll send it to you right now.
Is it the one?
Real time.
Because we couldn't hear it now. Is it the one where it's like, he's gay? He's gay.
I just sent it to you right now, brother. It's in your DMs. Go check it. Don't leak the DMs, though. Don't leak them, please. Don't leak them.
Okay, let me see. Yes, this is perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I'm not going to use this whatsoever, but I'm going to replay it every once in a while to get a cheap laugh.
Please never leak my
DSP's gay.
Yeah, and you have to promise never to leak our DMs as well. Thank you, Meerkat.
Never.
Set it as your ringtone when you get a message.
The idea of a game is that you immediately get immersed in a game, whether it is the story elements, the graphics, the music,
story elements,
the world building, the gameplay,
the world building.
Story elements, world building. That's what they're trying to do. And he loves Yakuza. He loves it, even though he doesn't get money for it.
He played Life is Strange. He played all them.
An hour and 40 minutes into the game, and literally nothing at all has happened in the game that I would ever be interested in. I'm still waiting.
There was like soldiers massacring people.
I'm not that
did like a sneak section and
medieval stuff is not that interesting.
And these game developers don't understand it because this game keeps coming out at a time when there's nothing else. Like it came out in February? There was literally no games. Nothing was being talked about. There was nothing to play.
Good.
So,
yeah, you'd be complaining if it was.
Buy it. There's nothing else.
Because he's saying the only reason people like it is because there's nothing out in February. But that's still why thousands of people are playing it to this very day. I don't know what that means, but okay.
Yeah, but like you could open Steam and see like thousands of games released in February.
I know.
You know? Like,
yeah.
They're not AAA on Twitter. That's his problem.
Else, everyone did, and everyone overhyped it. Dude, the beginning of this game is fucking boring as dirt. It's insanely bad, okay? There may be a good game after it. This is one of the legit worst intro I've ever seen in a game. I want to go to sleep, and I'm trying so hard to get through. To get to the game, and I'm still waiting. I told you guys I was going to play each game in the marathon an hour. It's an hour and 45 minutes. Now, yes, 15, 20 minutes we were derailed.
Yeah, 20 minutes you were derailed, checking for a sub bomb. So, really cool.
Still, where's the fucking video?
20 minutes on the pause screen.
Yes.
20 minutes on pause.
Yes.
For 5 seconds.
Look at how ironic the screen is. Terrible fall.
Like, did he get
literally
killed?
the game is telling him that he's taking an L.
Yeah.
From the perspective
You've
of a
lost
person
several main
who's
level
not a
skill and
massive-
perk points due to your injuries. You have no choice but to recover and regain them gradually later.
And after this point in the game, you are reset back to level 1.
So it doesn't even matter.
Like actually in real life. Because you start the game as the character from the first game, and then you fall on your back, and you get a bad back, and you go back to level 1.
Oh,
you
just
become
like him.
Yeah, you become a worthless, useless, illiterate peasant that just gets killed in like 2 shots, just like DSP.
Yeah.
Series and then buy into the hype in February.
Yep.
I'm just trying to understand, is the game good? But where's the fucking game? I need to see the game. We need to get to it. I'm still waiting. Someone tipped $2, says, you know, it's crazy. You outright told your audience the guidelines for the marathon. Please pick a game that's quick to jump into. Something that's not cutscene or dialogue
Yeah,
heavy.
so why
Then
did
they
you when you
nominate
knew
this-
that it would be like this?
It takes, just take 2 seconds to see about the game. How long's the, you could ask ChatGPT, how long's the intro to Kingdom Come 2 Deliverance, and it's over. But he said, I think he said
and
it
they
here.
voted
Hold on.
all the way up, and now they're mad at you for playing it. Yeah, because again, it seems like that was the entire marathon, no? So they nominated Lost Records, which everyone knows is awful, and they want me to play that so everyone will complain.
Okay, by the way, so listen to this. As you can see, Lost Records was here. So if you say Trolls voted for that, then Trolls can't vote for 2, right? So if the Lost Records was the troll vote, you know what's number 2? The legitimate fan vote. It has to be
the same vote that Phil said would be his legitimate vote if he was voting.
That exact one. But now we're saying it's Trolls that set this up, even though the troll vote was clearly Lost Records Tape 2. All right.
They now apparently have nominated a visual novel that's terrible and one of the most obnoxious ones ever made.
Oh,
okay.
bro.
They nominated this game that has a
That's the
2-hour
name.
intro. So basically, these trolls derailed the whole marathon, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's
But
it. Like, what else?
Dude, he is playing, like I said, the self-fulfilling prophecy. He is playing into this conspiracy that he created, and therefore is taking an L. And is buying into exactly what the trolls wanted him to do. Play a game that is terrible for this stream and crash out because people didn't give him money. And he's doing that exact same thing.
Yeah.
And then it gets worse.
Yeah. It gets worse.
We're going to watch him in the daily wrap and what he says, and then the day after, how he remembers what he said in the daily wrap. And those two are very, very different.
Yes. Okay.
I'm playing
Just
what
very,
people
very quickly, though, I
nominated.
make
Please,
that
go,
said,
go,
right?
go.
It's like it's really good that he's got this self-fulfilling prophecy thing, but the best part about it is he's doing this after thinking, aha, I see that. I see what you're trying to get me to do. You're trying to get me to crash out over this, so I'm not going to do it. I'm going to go this way instead. I'm still doing it.
And voted for, and they're all awful. It's obviously we're not going to get to any good parts. If the intro is 2-3 hours long, we're not going to get to anything worth seeing during this event. So what dumb fuck nominated and voted for it?
Okay, well, let me check on this here. Let me see. Let's check the tape on this. Okay, play,
I can show you the results just by voting.
Yeah, go
All
ahead.
right, so I'm just going to click on it. I'm going to show you the results of both polls, okay?
Let's see.
Okay, I'll click on this. This would have been maybe my legit votes if I actually had voted.
My legit votes if I had voted.
Which
Say
you
that
just
again?
did.
Anything worth seeing during this event. So what dumb fuck nominated and voted for it? And that's not even me sliding the game. This is the criteria of the marathon were laid out very clearly of what's going to work. So why would you nominate this game? And it has nothing to do, I'm not talking shit about the game. It's the idiots who nominated it to try to derail the stream.
No, you haven't been talking shit about the game. You've been like, it's boring, it's slow-paced, it's fucking cutscene after cutscene. You've been slagging it off.
Yeah, the whole time, not getting it a fair shot.
In the first hour, what happened that would be interesting for a marathon? Yakuza has long
Bro, they were soldiers slaughtering people.
I know. What's interesting for a marathon? What does that mean? What does that fucking mean?
Metal Gear, most RPGs have.
Okay, you just got a flagpole and went into a castle. It's like, that's fun for a marathon. Okay, right.
It's called story setup. Yes, so why would you nominate it for a marathon? Where the criteria were clearly said,
then
why
would you
play each
go
game
for
an hour?
Why would you do it?
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that? Good question, Philip. I wonder.
Why did he bother typing out the whole e-beggars terms of service, all these paragraphs of bullshit, when he didn't follow it anyways, and he played a game that didn't qualify, and like it didn't matter at all. And at the end, the game that didn't qualify and that he picked was picked by his trolls, so he failed all the time at everything.
And he picked it.
Yes,
he picked it
himself.
Yeah. He still could have said no. I know it's a long RPG.
Yeah,
no.
1 minute of research and it's over. 1 minute and you just check it out. Okay, the intro's 2 hours. I'm not going to play this one, guys. That's it.
It's DSP's fault. No, stupid.
Yes.
No, sorry, stupid.
No,
I'm really trying to get to a good part of the game. Really, I am. Okay. Where is it? Can I play a game? How many more hours do I have to sit here doing nothing? With a insanely slow-paced, boring intro.
I'll sort out the rest.
Here we go. Now we're entering it. Big ups to Warren, who says brass shell casings. We'll take them, Warren. Yes, please send those, as long as they're not live. Live ammunition's bad. Broside Phil says, until someone told me, I thought he was stuck on a loading screen. No, that's not a loading screen. That was a begging screen. That's different. Mickey Thor says, he had better things to say about Big City Little Kitty. Oh, God, yeah, that was amazing. That was a masterpiece, Mickey Thor. What's wrong with you? David P. Burnell says, I spawned a Nancy boy. Nothing I could do. Now there is nothing you could do. Too late. Iwamoto says, imagine if he played Shenmue, 10 minutes, no skip intro. I think he played the third one, but I don't think if he ever played the first two. Amazing games when they come out, let me tell you. We can't go back there. Third one wasn't good, though. Broside Phil says, this rant, we need games to jump into we can bail on. The next day, I didn't play Berserker Kazan because I didn't want a long playthrough. There you go. We need games to jump into that we can bail later, and we can find full playthroughs out of these games we try at the marathon. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And Ira has a good point, too. Don't forget he paywalled Class of 09 by telling his audience he wants to get drunk first. And then after he was drunk, he said, oh, no, this is a troll vote, too, so I'm not playing it. So he didn't play that one either.
I think he has the right business idea in using the marathons as a way to find the future playthroughs that are going to make him money.
Yeah.
But he should actually try and play more of the trendy game that just came out, like go on Steam and explore what's popular. Because he might, even by accident, find some game that is really rising up in popularity and get some extra views and some money and popularity off of it. But he's just too lazy to actually put in the effort in that. So we just play whatever the fuck the trolls decided.
He would expect chat to tell him if he was there on the Steam storefront. He would expect chat to tell him which new games to look for, rather than just scrolling down to the bit where the new games are listed. Like, chat, okay, which one should I be looking for?
He'll never know what's the hype new game because he's not in the world that he wants to be a part of, right? Like most streamers know, Among Us is going off, so I'll play Among Us. He doesn't know that till 6 months later. You know what I'm saying?
But even like if he did just pick at random, the amount of games that there are out there, the odds are at some point he'll stumble onto one and go off like that, and he just won't.
Yep. So here we go. And here is, he continued to stick it out after that moment we just saw, and he got to this part where he had enough, I guess.
With Ignatius,
you're still talking! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Is there a fucking video game? Shut up! This is the worst fucking thing ever!
But in better way.
They never shut up! They just talk and blather about little menial boring shit! This is a video game? Oh my God. It's one of the worst I've ever experienced. Holy fucking shit. How am I supposed to work with this to make any content? The fucking old one. By the way, my teeth hurt. Can you get me an herb that will help my oh, my dentures fell out. Can you find my dentures in the backyard? Oh!
That's a Home Alone reference here, and this hands on both sides of his face.
Oh my God. Oh my God. How do you guys like this? What am I missing? Can someone explain? I have shout outs to do. I'm going to do some shout outs. I would legitimately like an explanation of what I'm supposed to be liking about this game right now. We're almost 2 hours
on my
in.
desk. First
Nothing
thing
has
Monday
happened,
morning.
and she's telling you to do menial tasks and won't shut the fuck up. President Juan Perón did a super chat. Are you even having fun?
Shout outs to Juan Perón, the president of Argentina.
What is there to have fun of? Nothing's happening. There's no game. There was no video until this moment where I told her to shut the fuck up and I mashed through the dialogue.
I told her to shut the fuck up. This guy has women issues. I mean, that's just confirmed. But he loves calling women bitches in video games, telling women to shut the fuck up. That's his favorite thing to do.
Wasn't even a video game yet. You don't think this is boring? I don't think this is boring. Are you insane? This person is saying I'm lying.
All right, so
about it. It's not boring.
Okay, guys.
Yes.
Now that you saw this, one of the big conversations regarding this clip, and I'm gonna give shout outs to the people that actually got this clip more popular. But let's talk about this now.
Yes.
One of the big conversations about this is, was he just trying to fake this so somebody can clip him and he can get a lot of views? Was he rage baiting? Did he actually crash out and then pretend it was a joke? Or was it all an elaborate joke? What do you guys think?
Steve, you go first.
I think it was genuine. I think he was genuinely just fed up. He wasn't as drunk as he wanted to be. He hadn't had as much money as he wanted to have. And it was just taking forever to get to a point where he could stick a sword in someone's face. So he's getting fed up. And, you know, he's already had to fuck about with troll votes and everything. And he's already stressed. And it's a low... He can see that it's going to be a lower earning marathon. So it's getting to him. And I think he's just fucking done with the game.
I think when he's slamming it, he's not this good of an actor, right? So when he starts slamming it and stuff and losing it, that's all real. But then once he's halfway through it, he says he takes a quick swerve into joke land, right?
Yeah.
And then goes, "Oh my God!"
When he's aware of like, that's how it looks. Shit.
Yeah,
better rein it back in.
I agree with that.
It's already too late, though. He can't act, and you can see when he starts acting, when he starts saying, she's saying do menial tasks like take my dentures out. That's when he's trying to be funny, because, you know, it's not funny
but
at that
the slamming is genuine,
So then shout-outs to, let's see, who, Bland Polecat. Bland Polecat tweeted this out. And this got some traction, and let's say some serious traction. Almost 500,000 impressions. Yeah. Mudahar put it out. Sir Gundam put it out. Asmon Gold. This is our DSP in the wild. Here we go.
In the wild, yeah.
Asmon Gold commented on it here.
This is the worst fucking thing ever.
But in better
It's the worst thing ever.
They just talk and blather about menial, boring shit.
Jesus.
This is a video game? Oh my God. It's one of the worst I've ever experienced.
It's Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is one of the worst video games he's ever... That's bad. That's really bad. Wow.
Holy fucking shit.
Jesus.
How am I supposed to work with this to make any content? The fucking old... by the way, my teeth hurt. Can you get me an herb that will help my... Oh, my dentures fell out. Can you find my dentures in the backyard? Oh!
That's the acting bit,
on Twitch.
My God. Oh, my God.
Now we're doing the acting, yeah.
How
do you guys like this?
How do
what
you
am
guys
I
like this?
Can someone explain?
Look at the chat, dude. The chat fucking hates him. Phil, you...
Yeah, he's right about that. He starts reading the chat. Oh, shit. Go back.
You guys
You're a
notice
terrible content
that
creator.
every
Yeah.
time one of these big guys are reacting to DSP, they're always watching Raw Phil.
Yeah.
Obviously. How could you not be?
Raw
Seriously,
Phil
is the game a
takes
problem?
DSP's lunch money any day.
Shout out to Raw Phil.
Just switch games.
Carrying the community on their back. Doing such a service to us.
Fair,
Give
you
us just
choose
like
a game.
the free chat, you know?
Yep.
Just skip the cutscenes. Get this man a drink.
I'm gonna explain.
So mad.
I have shout outs to do. I'm gonna do some shout outs. I would
Disaster
legitimately
stream.
like an explanation of what I'm supposed to be liking
job,
about this game right now. We're almost 2 hours in. Nothing has happened, and she's telling you to do menial tasks and won't shut the fuck up.
I love the positive vibes.
here, Philly boy.
I love Asmongold was doing the thing we always do, reading the kick chat, and so he just read that one. I love the positive vibes around here, Phil.
Slap her around, Phil.
I got the drip.
There we go.
Yo, I got the drip.
So this is also one of his greatest hits. Let me see if I can find it.
Okay, well, yeah, he's got a...
Listen,
yes,
dude,
go ahead.
I had Asmongold, the Asmongoloid himself, the rat man of the internet. I had him listen to my song. Did you just realize that?
Yes, he said
it's so insane.
He said it's one of his best one of his greatest hits.
I think he means something else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like a meltdown or something. Yeah.
Yeah,
he's
I
gotta
thought
go
it was
to
like some
previous meltdown.
Yeah,
I
Legend of
apologize.
Zelda one. There you go. Yeah.
That's a
But
different
still,
meltdown.
Yeah,
Go
the
music.
rat man heard my song. You know, we're going high. We're gonna be
Wow.
demanding the extra good currency now. No more American dollars.
Yeah, we're stepping it the fuck up. Asmongold's
No
gonna
more
be on that
gold.
being said. Yeah,
You
need
can
platinum
only
now.
send us platinum and oil.
yeah. Asmongold, you keep Meerkat's name out of your fucking mouth and let you come on this show. Tired of it.
Yeah, we put him on notice.
Yeah.
Rat man, I'm coming to clean your house.
Yes,
Mark
I
my
lied.
fucking
What
words.
happens is, see, this isn't the real game. I actually developed this intro hours
Okay, yeah, okay.
This game fucking sucks.
Basically, he goes into saying how it's not his fault, blah, blah, blah.
been removed. Now someone tipped $2 says people requested the game for months. You knew they would nominate it.
This is when the fans started turning. So we're talking about real fans here started turning. I'm talking about, people you've seen for a while started saying like, holy shit, man, you didn't give it a chance,
It's Viewers' Choice Marathon. People made their choice.
Yeah.
Okay, but you know the criteria for the marathon.
You did too, and you still voted for this game when you had a chance to vote. Okay, so we're going to move past this to the Daily Wrap, because you have to go Daily Wrap and then the next day too, so there's a lot to cover here. But you saw the crash out there. Then we get into the Daily Wrap, and it starts it starts out right away into the bitching about it, but let's start here. Go ahead.
The first frame is just like not even making an attempt to appear like, hey, I had a good day.
No, he's made $520 on this day, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Right? Insane.
That's more than both streams hitting the goals.
And wait, let's see how positive he thinks about this. Let's see how positive he is. Meth Bear says the embodiment of shoving stick in your own bike spokes. Yep. And NW News has a good point. Remember how angry he was before he met his beautiful wife? Good point, NW News.
Oh, yeah.
Good point. Great point, NW News. He used to be angry. Now he's not. So now what? Reno Ryan says there's definitely something deeper going on. He's been even more on women than normal lately. I'm guessing cat problems. Now that could be, right? That could be.
To the moon.
But I mean, I just think he's trying to avoid the huge troll W's that are coming, right? That's what we're trying to avoid right now.
I'm not saying anything except what I'm about to say, which is I've never seen more DSP fans come out the woodwork to defend him more than I've seen when he called that Lexi girl a slut. And then I saw so many fucking virgins and incels show up to defend him and protect him and form like a human meat shield around him. I've never seen this happen with him again. And he's been through everything. He's been through being exposed for champions and lying about shit and all these little petty scams that he does. They didn't care. Call a girl a slut, we rise up. I guess that says a lot about the type of vibe that the people around him bring.
This thing, as you said it, DSP attracts other DSPs, right? And let's just say DSP himself hasn't had the best history with women, right? So that leads you to think that they all might have the same feelings about women in the back of their head, the back of their minds, if you know what I'm saying. And what I mean by that is they're all sluts. We don't need them. They're all bitches. They do our laundry and clothes and nothing else. I found a tweet from Panda Lee, if you didn't see it, that leads to this thought even more. It says... this is from March of 2017, a mere 4 months before she moved out. It said, wanted place to stay after Phil kicks me out for getting a dog, about ready to call his bluff. Then someone says, did he kick you out? And Panda Lee says, he threatens it. Wait till he has to cook or do laundry, though. Interesting, Philip. Now,
Great, that's like another half hour on that video then, thanks.
Panda Lee might be bluffing here, but I will say the 4 days after that tweet, Philip had a message in his own Kick chat that said this, so you could read into that as you will. I fell asleep on the couch, so I'm stiff and didn't get as much good sleep as I'd like. This was, again, 4 months before Panda Lee would be moving out. Yep.
You know what? This is how I think about this. We know the beginning of the story, the end of the story, she left him. Anything in between, I am filling in the blanks myself with my fantasy, and I'm making it seem as funny as humanly possible.
Yes.
So I'm imagining... Panda Lee, she wanted to get hot with Phil. She wanted to do the woohoo, and he just couldn't do it. And he was like, you know what, brother? I feel like a certain way. My only love is Hogan. And he went on the couch, and he did some pulls, and he couldn't even pull a Hogan, so he fell asleep on the couch. And it was very sad. That's my reality of what happened. Because something that I've learned from Phil in watching Phil is that you can just make your own reality. And if you're really annoying about it, some other people can believe in it too. So I'm going to be really annoying with this until you guys agree with me.
Oh no, I'm there as well. I think like her face turn started the moment they got to Washington, and she started seeing other people at work and being like, "Hang on a minute, this is all fucking weird." So.
I don't think he slept in. He hasn't slept with a woman since Panda Lee left. So that's 2017. I mean, in the same bed. I mean not the act.
He flew Cat out for a dirty weekend at least. So
no. Dirty weekend. What? Going to the arcade and watching Ghostbusters? What do you mean?
Well, I mean, if a woman was flying me out for a weekend, I'd assume at some point, you know.
That's because you are horny. This gentleman is not, so that's not happening. So please stop saying nonsense, okay? I'm tired of it. Right,
okay, then in all fairness, that could also just be him passing out drunk. Because at this point, we're probably like very, very comfortable with drinking. Still.
Yeah. Oh, God, yeah. Come on. All right. So now we're going to let's get to the daily wrap. And this one, of course, we're going to talk about how it's not your fault, but it's not his fault, but it's your fault.
Deliverance 2, the American Truck Simulator, and Paper Mario and the Thousand-Year Door.
Okay, those are the games he wanted to play. Remember, Paper Mario and the Thousand-Year Door was one of the lowest voted ones, but somehow he wanted to play that anyway. I'm skipping the part where he's talking about Call of Duty, whatever the fuck it was.
Skipping it. And I kept telling people for 3 months, I don't want...
Here we go.
I told...
Okay, here we go.
Kingdom Deliverance 2. That's 2 hours of the intro of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. That was one of...
Okay, here we go, sorry.
The second game we played was Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, the footage will be live. Okay, I'm going to upload it tonight. You judge for yourself, but I gave this game an honest shot, an honest try. 2 hours I played this game. We barely got out of the intro. There's nothing going on. It's like boring cutscene, meaningless dialogue choice that doesn't affect anything. Boring cutscene. Like, oh my.
He has no proof of that, by the way, that your choices don't matter, but we're just assuming.
Does the game ever start? Like, no lie, in the first 2 hours, here's the gameplay elements. A tutorial fight that doesn't matter because you never fight again in the first 2 hours. A gambling game that doesn't matter.
It's a
tutorial.
tutorial.
Never gamble again in the first 2 hours.
Okay.
Skipping it. And I kept telling people for 3 months, I don't want to play it. People rallied. You got to play it for the viewers' choice.
His own fans. This is not trolls.
Do it. I spent the money. I bought the game.
His own fans, not trolls.
I give it an honest shot, giving my
By
honest
the way,
opinions.
Yes, please.
In case we don't watch the clip, somebody offered for him to get a refund. For the game. He cried about it so much.
Yeah, we don't have time.
And then it was like,
yeah.
Well, basically on Steam, you get like if you play a game less than 2 hours, you can usually refund it. There's time limits of like how long you played it and how long since you bought it. And so, given that we were complaining earlier in the week about having to pay for Dave the Diver, people were like, "Hey, Phil, if you really hate this game, then just stop playing it while you can still refund it." And he took that as, "How dare you say I'm poor?"
That was so weird.
So, yeah.
Like losing $50 to appear to be okay monetarily, but yet you still have to donate to the rest of the marathon. It was really weird. Like just now you have $50 less in your pocket. What the fuck is that? I mean, people that are bad with money when they make decisions endlessly like that. And even people that are rich that end up going bankrupt because you're coded to make bad financial decisions. Yeah. That's one of them. We're like, yeah, you might not need $50 that day, but every person in this fucking chat, if they played a game and all of a sudden it's like not the game you expected, you're not going to play it again, you click the 2 buttons it takes to do refund because that's $50 that you don't want to lose for no reason. But Philip, who is his worst enemy is holding on to money, thinks that because he's not poor, he doesn't have to do that, which is what stupid people do. Stupid people with money, I mean. It's just, it doesn't matter how much money is in your bank account at the time. It's still $50 that you could have in your pocket.
But it's like what you have, it's the approach that you have towards money when you don't fully understand the value of it because you've never had to pick between, say, eating and heating, You've never had to really budget. You don't truly understand the value of money. So $50 is nothing to throw away on the game because the point is you're making a point with this game. So the monetary value becomes inconsequential and it's more about not giving us a W again.
Yeah, so don't think I'm poor enough to need a fucking refund, dumb fuck. It's just weird.
Immediately after that talk, he goes back into the game and wanders aimlessly on purpose to spite people so the game time can go over 2 hours and he can't physically get a refund. He does that out of spite.
Later in the day, he says, guys, I paid for that game. You can't bitch about paying for it if you don't want to refund it, sir. That's not how it works. But yeah, $50 in WWE Champions. That doesn't even get you a fucking pack. Good point.
Why I feel that way while I played it. All right.
Can't even see one ab with that.
By the end of the 2 hours, we were still.
That used to get you Gunner glasses. Look at the state of inflation nowadays.
In the intro segment, in some woman's hut, gathering chamomile and other herbs off the ground. We were butt naked. This was the game.
He was not butt naked.
And I said to everyone, guys, maybe you like this game because someone told you what it is. Someone told you that if you keep playing, you get to a good part. Guys, I played for 2 hours during the marathon. What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
It's boring as dirt. Okay? And I'm not kidding you. It was a combination of trolls and people who are ultra fanboys of this game rallying to tell me how wrong I was and I'm an awful person, an awful gamer. And you know what? I fucking had enough of this shit.
They were right, though.
Okay? Yeah. If you are
You can't just be a fan either. You're a rabid fanboy.
That someone out there doesn't like a game that you like, okay? I'm sorry to say you're immature. Because the thing is, I like games and I don't like games.
He was
right?
slamming the controller against the desk earlier that night.
Yes. Yes. Like a real mature adult does, obviously.
And I tell you my opinions. And you know I don't sugarcoat anything. I'm very
look at him like he's dressed up as a Grand Theft Auto Vice City NPC. The room around him is glowing in baby blue and pink. And he's telling you he's immature. He's surrounded by toys. In a shirt next to him that says Philomania.
He built that Lego flower plant behind him himself.
Yeah. That Lego plant only took him 8 hours, Meerkat. How dare you?
Ages and it said, on the box.
And it said 4 to 8 years on it. So he did great.
Also, and let's not disrespect the RGBs. This layout is called Nuclear Fallout, okay? That's pretty cool. So I'm tired of this disrespect.
Be honest when I tell you these things. These days, I'm not going to get offended if you tell me that you actually like something I don't like.
Okay. Oh, I'm not going to get offended. Okay.
Okay.
And vice versa. Like, I hated Assassin's Creed Shadows. I played it for 9 hours. I said, I can't play this anymore. I'm dropping it. And people would come to my streams and be like, no, I like it. I'm going to keep playing it. I'm like, okay, fine. Whatever floats your boat. You know? You could literally watch me playing this game for 2 hours today. I was getting bored. I was yawning. Too many cutscenes. Too slow paced.
Well, yawning doesn't mean anything because you do that every stream. So, any other descripting actions you could talk about?
Nothing going on.
Sometimes-
no gameplay.
Yep.
Sometimes he would fall asleep playing Yakuza and then say he had a great time and the game is great. So you can never tell.
The game in this game, it's not letting me play it. Very frustrating. Okay? So, you can be the judge for yourself, but ultimately, I think that was a huge fail. I should have only played it an hour, but then people would have complained you didn't give it enough time. So I literally gave it over 2 hours.
Yeah, that was out of spite, by the way. The 2 hours was just total spite.
On the stream, and people were still upset. So you know what that tells me? Only if I kissed this game's butt and said that I loved it, would people who are fans of this game have been appeased. It's one of these games that, like, there's such a rabid, adamant fan base who love it, and they're so stupidly biased. That they
You would
can't
think
take
he
an
learned the
opposite
lesson from
opinion
Metal Gear
and say,
Solid 2.
wait,
Wouldn't you?
You
would think he would pick up on that lesson from this is how you don't play.
It's the same exact argument he said then, because Evil AJ
13
was
years.
speaking for a douchebag. Evil AJ is one of these guys that loves these games. Oh my god, he loves Kojima. He wants to blow
If
Kojima.
I don't suck Kojima's cock, then you're all upset and angry with me.
Yeah. That's all it was about.
Kojima.
Yeah. That was all it was about, but we're saying the same exact shit right now.
someone might actually not like this game. Well, guess what? I don't like this game.
Okay.
I told you up front, I didn't like the first one.
Yeah.
I probably wasn't going to like the second. Awful intro. Didn't fit the format of the marathon.
Then why'd you vote for it?
Don't know why people nominated it.
Why did you nominate it? I wonder.
Why did you play it?
Yeah, that was the game you would have nominated, you said. This is really weird. I'm getting confused.
Played it for over 2
It's
hours.
really funny that
Yeah.
he sounds like exactly like what a game journalist would say. Like some guy for IGN that gave this game like a 7 out of 10, and people on Twitter told him that he's a dumbass. And then he would make a video exactly like this.
Yeah. And King Hog, thank you for saying that. He vetoed plenty of other games he thought wouldn't work. Why didn't you veto this one? Really weird.
Give it a chance.
Here's the top 10 reasons why Kingdom Come Deliverance 2's intro sucks. Number 10, it's too long.
Waste of everybody's time.
Number
including
9,
mine.
not enough naked men.
Number 8, there's a scantily clad women there. Ooh.
Oh, totally. Ooh.
What do you want me to do? Lie? Say I loved it? Kiss your butts? Sorry, it's not a good game in my opinion. It sucked ass. Like, what do you want me to do? So, listen. I'm sorry, because so many people were so offended during the stream. I don't know what else to do. I'm not going to be a fake. I'm not going to lie, but it actually pissed people off.
People in chat, by the
you
way.
did.
He acts like he has people protesting around his household, but it's people in chat. That's what he's talking about. So just keep that in your mind, guys.
We had people who had previously really supported my streams and my previous marathons.
Remember, you hear that? Not trolls, people that have majorly supported my streams.
We had people who had previously really supported my streams and my previous marathons. Like, I can't believe this. I'm not going to support this. Well, fuck you. Did you hear what I just said? Fuck you. You stupid, closed-minded, selfish, biased individuals who don't understand that not everyone has to like everything you like. And if that means you don't come back, tough shit. I'll still be here. I'll survive.
Will you now? Okay, well, let's see if that continues to be the case as you increasingly...
Can you see the likes and dislikes?
Get them out of here. I know I can't. He has 25 likes, though, but I don't have that. He has 25 likes and 1,800 views, so come on. All right, so let's get to the part there where he talks about how much money... Oh, no, let's finish. Yep.
Brats, spoiled, rotten assholes on my stream today. Outright insulting me just because I didn't like the game. No one actually made a valid point of why I was wrong.
Yeah, you deleted all the comments with the valid points on the video, unfortunately, but many people had valid points about saying you could have played the intro the day before, you could have researched it and vetoed it like the other games you vetoed. Why did you vote for this game yourself? But, he didn't do any of that. It's not your fault. Let's go even farther into the video where he's still, if you couldn't guess this, still talking about this. Here we go. Let's talk about this.
Because every time that
25 likes to 230 dislikes.
Okay, pretty good.
An opportunity for this interaction, the trolls derail it. That's what they do. They knew that the last several marathons that I did were very successful. They saw how well I did, making over $1,000 the past 2 marathons, and they said, let's fuck them this time. And that's exactly what they did. The next marathon will not have any influence whatsoever.
Think about it. It sounds pretty fair to me, because these polls are for you to vote on the content you would like to see. And I guess the trolls have a better community and managed to vote for the content they wanted to see, and they got that content. And he crashed out over it, and he's crying about it right now. So I guess it's pretty fair to me. Maybe DSP's community, if it was more of a community, maybe Jade could get all his friends to vote for whatever game he wanted to see. And then DSP would play it and still beg for money and still be bored.
Yep. And as Logan K just said, he intentionally played Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 in an unfun way. Almost everyone gets something out of the game. I think he wanted to fail to support Cat's opinion. That could be, but he definitely played it just like Stellar Blade, where he makes it be, he already hates it when he starts it, so no one's going to like it. Another game his fans wanted him to play and gave money for. NWO News says something angry, something cat. There we go. Liberty says there's 0% chance Phil even gets close to finishing 1,000 Year Door. I don't know if he's going to play that, actually. He said he's not, right? Even though that's the game he wanted to play, and it got 0 support during the marathon. But, games he wants to play, he'll inevitably try to play and try to convince you how awesome it is. But games he doesn't like, he makes excuses why they're not going to work. Big ups to Broside Phil says oil U.S. interest intensifies. There we go. GBRC says during the shut up shit, he broke his left analog stick. The next day he's crying about Microsoft making bad controllers. Oh, I didn't know that. He did? Let me see. Is that the
Oh, he complained about drift, didn't he?
Yeah, if you slam the fuck out of it.
Is that when he realized it was broken? Yeah.
They slammed the fuck out of it. That's what's going to happen. Interesting. Okay.
You didn't know the controller smash update video.
Oh my God.
4 of them now, isn't there?
This all reminds me of the Street Fighter 6 stick saga, when he was buying sticks every week, because the next one was always better.
Yep.
I didn't even see this. The next day in the Daily Wrap, so much for the trolls. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
totally
the 20-minute Daily Wrap. Yeah. Trolls.
Okay,
So, ALT, I did send you a timestamp for the next day and him talking about what happened during the marathon.
Okay, got it. That is, let me see. All right, 23:36. Okay, and I do want to get to let me get to when, because he does mention the tweet as well. It's pretty silly now, isn't it?
Never getting over that.
It's kind of silly now, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like, all right, man.
I thought it was AI. I thought this was fake. It looks so weird the way he lifts his head and the weird slow-mo.
Scoot Towalker says, this reminded me of the Stop This in the Sekiro tutorial. It's a little smattering of real rage that makes it so striking and memorable. Yeah, you can tell when he's doing a bit and when he's not, because it's not funny when he's doing a bit. I mean, that's kind of the long and short of it for me. Sikorsky VP Real says, I love the show, ALT, and per your instructions, I'll send a PayPal tip super sticker and certified money order to confirm the super chat. Thank you, Sikorsky Vice President Real. We also made a great decision many years ago with your layoffs.
He had a certification. How could you?
He spent millions on his training. God dare you. Such a brave move, Sikorsky Vice President. Dissension says, dang it, Steve, stop assuming he has a working penne. That's true. That's true. Thank you, Dissension. We got to remember that.
My fault. Bad point.
Okay, here's the part, before we get to this day, next day, big ups to David, who sent the controller part right here from this. Remember he just banged the fuck out of that thing? Yeah. Wonder why that happened, sir. Wonder why that happened.
This is such a DSP thing to do.
If only there's a way for that not to happen.
The stick naturally, when I stop moving it, starts leaning to the left. Yeah. What a joke, man.
Naturally.
Seriously.
Dick is bent slightly to the left.
We only just got it once.
The idea that it's natural, though, like, you know, this one's got the stick drift gene. You know, it's a problem with the breed, but, you know, you can get medication to help with it.
Sorry, let's get to the daily wrap there. But there you go. He was bitching about that. That's confirmed. All right, so here we go. The next day, we talk about the previous day, as usual is the case for that Level 1 podcast. Let's go.
It's because I don't know. I really don't know the answer to this. I don't know what happened. All right. What I do know is that everyone on the internet, as usual, tried to use it as a viral moment. Oh, look, old man.
Okay, listen to the wording here, by the way. Listen to the wording
Everyone
here.
on the internet, as usual, tried to use it as a viral moment. Oh, look, old man crashes out playing a game he doesn't like, even though it's not.
Okay, so let's check on Bland Polecat's tweet here. Where I'll search it here. Here it is. It says 43-year-old man crashes out over a game he himself agreed to play. So he clearly read the tweet and didn't like it too much. Good job, Bland Polecat, on that one.
But I also like that in that retelling, he has to twist it so that it's not, you know, his age. It's old man.
Old man. Yeah.
Not even the case. I'm crashing out because this is a marathon where I'm supposed to be getting a taste of each game and in the criteria.
He admits he is crashing out, which is good. The first step is admitting you have a problem.
I'm not crashing out because I didn't like the game. I'm crashing out because, like, okay, man.
The marathon, it said no games with long narrative intros, and then people nominated and voted for a game with an insanely long narrative intro.
This looks like a bowler describing why he didn't get a 300 game in his lifetime. You know what I mean? It's a retirement party with this shirt on. I love this.
No, he looks like a Burger King employee telling me that the milkshake machine ain't working.
Okay. Off duty. Okay.
Yeah, and still didn't get through it. So why did you do that to me? You know?
What? Whoa, hold on.
So why did you do that to me?
Why did you do that to me?
You heard Phil.
You know?
Why would you hurt Phil?
Okay. So I just don't understand. I mean, you tell me. If you're a fan of the game, I get it. Maybe you wanted to see Phil play it.
Yeah.
All right. How is this my fault?
How is that my fault?
Do I really have to like massively research every single game that ever gets nominated moving forward for any event to
massively research?
Make sure that
let's scroll the Steam page.
Fits the criteria of the event. Like, I don't know.
Bro, it's like 30 seconds work.
Why did you veto so many other games then without doing massive research, right? All right.
How much, exactly how much research?
It's your job. It's your job to look into the games that you're going to play.
No, so why he's saying this specifically is because Cade was in there, big supporter in the past, who said, you owe me an apology, Philip, or I'm out of here, and was saying about how, you know, you just didn't do any research and you're blaming your fans for that. And they were spamming that in YouTube chat. He didn't directly comment on it, but he's commented on it right here. That's what he's talking about.
Work do I have to put into stuff before we could just have fun on a stream? You know, I'll be honest with you. If it becomes such an academic endeavor, it takes the fun out of it. You know what I mean? Like, if I have to fully research every game, like, that's a spoiler to me to know that Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 has a 2.5-hour intro.
How it doesn't have a 2.5-hour intro. It's not a spoiler anyway.
And it's all narrative based. That's kind of a spoiler.
So is everything a spoiler then?
So, you know, I wouldn't be thinking about
those tags on the store page that say like RPG.
That's
like,
a spoiler.
Narrative driven. You know, those are spoilers. Fucking hell.
And like, this is like going into a sandwich shop and the guy telling you that it's not fun if he has to put together the sandwich. So you just have to put it together and give him the money and get your change back.
Hey, listen,
and just leave without him having to do anything.
If researching all these sandwiches becomes an academic endeavor, I'm just not going to do it, brother. Come on.
You know what I'm saying? So I just don't get it.
Hate Army says he watched his beautiful wife play it, and they said it was boring. So the crash out implies consequences and some kind of ending. We need a new term for him. Oh yeah, well, okay, that's true. That's true.
I don't get it. I don't understand. And again, when like Eugene says, so it's not about it being your fault. It's about you not listening to us.
We can
about
call
what?
this
What are you?
we can call this a flare up. It can be our slang word. So like it's not like a crash out, but it is like it is still pretty serious. It's important to address it.
Yeah,
it's just a flare up.
What are you talking about? What didn't I listen? I did listen.
But also
I listened to you.
You didn't listen because people said, "Hey, it's this." Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I played the game you wanted. It didn't work for the marathon.
By the way, also this whole day he did not beg. I mean, very minimal begging. He did this entire day because, as usual, when he knows extra eyes are on him, he tries to be on his best behavior the next day. So there wasn't begging today. Look,
You see what I'm saying? Everyone has an issue with me basically not loving this game during the marathon. But when you actually
not having an issue,
get down to it, and you're like, so what's the big
I don't think
deal?
that's
What
the
actually
issue,
is the
though. That
issue?
you didn't.
No one actually has a legit answer.
during the marathon.
having an issue.
Oh well, it's because you did. Well, what? What did I do wrong? I was honest. It didn't fit the criteria for the marathon. It wasn't an entertaining first 2 hours. So what's wrong with that?
So why'd you play it?
Yeah.
Right?
Just looking for support in chat, not getting any. Waiting for anyone to say something.
Dab Hand says to an
Oh, we found Dab Hands.
extent, you should have not bothered with it from the time of the polling. It was never going to work, marathon or otherwise. You weren't interested, and neither were the core fans.
Yeah. So Philip,
You know what?
yeah.
Sometimes I think when he has a segment like this, and this whole time he's trying to frame himself as the victim, he's intentionally waiting for people in chat to troll him so he can use that to address it and be a victim to that. It's crazy when he does it. It's so much fun.
Interesting. Mario Faker says he attracts DSPs like Gahul, who has moobs too. Oh, well, another one. Iwamoto says, fuck you money, but it's donated by the people you say fuck you to. That's good. That's good. 20 Flyers 18, covered women equals gross, sweaty, shirtless. Covered women equals gross, sweaty, shirtless man equals good. Yes, you figured it out. What do you think, Triple P? I think I have you here, right?
He's gay!
Okay, thank you. Dissension says his backyard theme is Triple P's Rainbow Chocolate Road. Oh, okay. Dissension. Well, let's see what Triple P thinks about that, Dissension.
He's gay!
All right, well, he said it. All right, let's go.
It's not about liking the game. It's about insulting real fans and viewers on the Daily Rap last night.
Yes.
The Daily Rap last night.
Here we go. So listen carefully how he describes it, and I will play you the real version next after we just heard it anyway, but he's not going to change why he said fuck you, right?
That's what I said, and I'll repeat what I said.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right? If you love Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and you're someone that's in love with it so much that you can't accept the fact that someone else might not like the intro, that's incredibly, like, I don't know, what's the word? Immature, entitled, selfish. Like, someone can't disagree with you. And listen, I used to be like that too, right? Absolutely. When I was younger and I was a younger YouTuber and I was very closed-minded.
He sounds like he was so calm during the Daily Rap.
I'd be like, well, I like this.
Like, amazing. By the way, masterclass transition. This is like the best transition offense I've seen. Not even like the most elite NBA teams can do this type of transition offense. We got gaslighting into grandstanding. So we got this whole like I'm actually the victim here. And also, I used to be as bad as you, but now I'm so much better than you. I'm just going to give you all this advice and pretend like I'm giving it to you in good faith.
I used to be one of you. I used to be one of you guys.
Game, and I don't like this game.
Till I found Cat.
Right? And based on that, I would make judgments on games and then say, if you don't agree with me, well, then you're stupid.
Yeah,
right?
Definitely.
I don't do that anymore.
Oh,
I don't make judgments. Like I said, in the Daily Rap last night, there's a lot of people who actually did like Assassin's Creed Shadows. I didn't, but they were coming on my streams and saying stuff. Like,
so what'd you do then?
Hey, I like it. You know, I think it's fun. I don't know what you mean. And I'm like, well, what can I say? Right?
You didn't say fuck them at that point, though.
I don't know what to tell you. You can like it if you like it. I don't. And I outline my reasons why. Then we move on.
That's
right?
different.
You agree to disagree.
I outlined my reasons why, and
That's
then we
different.
moved on. We agreed to disagree.
Well,
I don't recall the words "agree to disagree" in that
hear
thing we
that.
just watched.
I think it was spelled Fuckyou.
It just seems like in regards to this game, people just can't agree to disagree. Instead, it's either you agree with us, it's great, or you're wrong. And so I'm saying on my marathon yesterday, I don't like this game. 2 hours, there's nothing going on. I'm not very excited or interested in it. And I've got people like actively attacking me.
Seriously, you could cut this and just put Metal Gear Solid 2 in place, and it would be exactly the same thing.
Actively attacking him. Just sort of remind you, we're talking about chat again. Okay? Chat. Okay? Go ahead.
In the chat, saying awful things about me and about the marathon's a failure, you're a failure, you don't know what you're doing, you're just a bad gamer, this and that. What is that
That's
about?
the thing. They always say that. They always say that in the chat. His chat is almost nothing other than people calling him a failure and a bum and a loser and trash at video games. This is nothing new.
It's like it was some weird occurrence to happen. This happened out of nowhere. People said I sucked. I was like, huh? This never happens.
You know? And again, what it leads me to believe is that this was purposefully nominated. All right.
Once again, it was the second choice, right?
Yeah.
So Trolls would have to go on two fronts for this one, but go ahead.
Purposefully nominated.
Yeah.
Because you knew it wouldn't work. That's what I feel. And maybe I'm wrong.
Yes. So I want to ask, was Philip thinking that when he voted for it? I wonder. Was he trying to sabotage his own marathon? Huh? That's weird.
All right. But I really feel that's what happened. This is a game that you knew the intro was slow, but you nominated it anyway because you want to see DSP be bored and crash and burn during his marathon.
Uh-huh.
I didn't nominate the game.
Yeah.
I didn't vote for the
I
game.
guess we win.
Hang on, Philip said something untrue here, if you can believe
During
it.
his marathon. I didn't nominate the game. I didn't vote for the game.
What?
I told you I wasn't interested in the game.
Whoa, what? What?
Here, I'll click on this. This would have been maybe my legit votes if I actually had voted.
He did vote, though, right there. All right. Okay, keep going.
You still voted into the marathon anyway. So then when you get the expected outcome,
yes,
why do you freak out and yell at me? Right?
Yell at me.
Seriously, I don't get it.
Stop yelling.
You are
Why?
You are 40-3.
Roachbait, stop yelling.
Freak out at me. I just, so
Freak out at me, bro.
there you go. Daphne says, I don't get it.
Dab hands again, by the way, the only person on his side. That's why we're getting his second comment here.
Apparently, your core fans are angry with you. I don't even think that they are.
They
for
are.
saying that they're idiots for nominating things, but clearly you're not aiming it at them. What is going on? I don't know, because I didn't aim it at them.
Who are you aiming at?
Saying
Who are you
it was
aiming
a concerted
at?
effort of people who don't like me. Okay? They wanted to see the marathon fail. They knew that Kingdom Come was a beloved game, but also had an insanely long intro that doesn't fit the criteria of the marathon. And they purposefully nominated and voted for it to make the marathon crash and burn. And they succeeded. Right?
Okay, so I'm going to fast forward 2 minutes here because he's still going. People are asking for apologies. Then we got to say something here.
I don't even know what else to say, what you want from me. People are saying they want an apology. So what would you like an apology for? Because I didn't like the game, or because I said there's a group of very ill-intended people out there who all they want to do is insult me and ruin my content. And if that's the case, fuck them, which is what
Okay, so notice what he said there. He said a group of very ill-willed people out there who all they want to do is insult me and ruin my content. And if that's the case, fuck them, which is what I said in the Daily Wrap last night. And then he goes in again. Let's let him finish this point.
I said in the Daily Wrap last night. I said, if you nominated that game fully knowing that it wasn't going to fit the marathon, well, fuck you.
Okay, well, luckily we have a tweet that has the exact words he said. I put it together here for you for ease of viewing. Here is what he said during the daily wrap.
We had people who had previously really supported my streams. And
notice who he's saying fuck you to here, by the way. Completely different group of people that he's saying the next day. Listen who he's saying fuck you to.
We had people who had previously really supported my streams and my previous marathons. Like, I can't believe this. I'm not going to support this. Well, fuck you.
That's,
Did you hear what I just said?
Yeah, say it again.
Fuck you.
Okay.
You stupid, closed-minded, selfish, biased individuals who don't understand that not everyone has to like everything you like.
Okay.
And if that means you don't come back, tough shit. People are
talking exactly to his own chat there. People that had supported my previous marathons.
saying they want an apology. So what would you like an apology for?
Let me hear it again.
Because I didn't like the game, or because I said there's a group of very ill-intended people out there who all they want to do is insult me and ruin my content. And if that's the case, fuck them, which is what I said in the Daily Wrap last night.
That's not what you said in the Daily Wrap last night, though, unfortunately, though. Good story, though.
You're disrupting your grooming regime.
Shout outs to Meow Block for this picture, by the way. I love these. Now, guys, I really want to drink this claw, and this is a No Claws hard seltzer. Shout outs to No Claws. I love the No Claws. Okay, so I think he's almost done here. Then we can get to one more thing we got to talk about.
If you're someone who actually can't accept the fact that I don't like a game that you like, and you're going to sit in my chat and insult me, and then make hurtful comments and hurtful videos and hurtful things about me because I didn't like it, fuck you. Because I have the right to actually not like something that you like, and vice versa.
Oh my God, DSP's rights are taken away.
Vice versa. Please, I have freedom of speech.
So I don't get it. I really I don't understand. And maybe I'm just a different person than you, and I'm in a different place than you. But like, listen, it didn't work. It's not a big deal. We can.
Why did you say to viewers who previously supported "fuck you"? Let me repeat that. Fuck you.
Move on from it. I'm not going to play it again.
Yeah, let me downplay it.
Yeah.
Go on.
This was definitely targeting one specific guy, though. It wasn't like people that did it. It was some specific whale that had whaled out in the past, and he didn't want to whale out now. So
But I think there's also like a slight element of regret because he's like, I might have pissed off someone who gives me quite a lot of money, so I'm going to be like, we disagreed. Let's agree to disagree. Let's move past it now. I played it. I didn't like it.
I didn't
Just
like
downplay
it.
what I actually did and not apologize.
So he lost It's a Me Ken Cade. From this specifically for now, you know how it goes. They might, they always go back eventually, some of them. So we'll see. And also, one other guy, I can't remember, but a lot of people that were on the leaderboard for gifted subs said, all right, that's it, I'm done. But, they might go back as they always do.
That's it. Like, I don't even know what else to say. I just.
Sorry.
You didn't say sorry,
though. What else is there to say? You know what I'm saying? Like.
Sorry for saying fuck
lost.
you.
I'm confused.
I'm lost and I'm confused. So why did I say sorry? I don't even know what I did wrong here.
All right. So anyway,
let's move on.
Yeah, we're moving on. From it. So it didn't work. All right. I didn't like it. I was free.
That's how he describes it.
Yeah, we're moving on from it. So it didn't work. All right. I didn't like it. I was freaking out by the end because literally
I was freaking out by the end of it.
2 hours and still this old woman is just blabbing, blah, 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 blah. Nothing's happening. I'm like, did they really put this much dialogue in the game? Like, what the fuck? When is there a game? I'm still waiting. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, by the way, No Shill Phil here is shilling out the stuff behind him now with this YouTube shill thing. He has Pac-Man LEDs up there twice, and you can choose. Do you want it from Target or Walmart? Why would you do the same thing twice? But anyways, we can also get our Lego Super Mario Piranha Plant, our Dovoom Pixu 64, or our Shirt MV7, which doesn't work every stream, but really cool. And we don't shill though, that's for sure. Fuck shills, man.
But why is it so high? Why did he put it so high? It looks so weird. It's like it's up to his forehead. It makes no sense.
The weirdest location for a mic possible. But we made fun of Rich for the mic arm. Remember that? Because Rich is a dumb fuck.
It looks like those little like water machines for guinea pigs, where the guinea pig goes up to it and it like kisses it and it gives it a little bit of water.
It's like a boom mic, for actual TV shows. I think that's what he's thinking of. Because he sees, like, in TV shows, you've got the boom mic operator over the camera, and they're getting better sound. So, therefore, if I have mine like that, I'll get better sound.
I see what Meerkat's thinking.
Like that.
I see what Meerkat's thinking. I got it. Hold on. I got it. Hold on.
Oh. So, anyway, just like with Stellar Blade,
yeah,
I guess I got to take the L for doing something that everyone asked me to do. Right? Everyone wanted me to play Stellar Blade. I told you it's not going to work. I played it. It didn't work, but I'm to blame. And now with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, I told you I wasn't interested in it. Didn't think it was going to work. Everyone wants it. Nominates and votes for it. Play it during the marathon. Oh, what a surprise. It didn't work. But now
put the telescope in the bottom.
You need a drink?
I guess. I don't know what else to say. I'll move on then and say I'll take the L for I guess, being trusting and gullible and, You know what I'm saying?
I'll take the L for being such a good person. I'm so awesome. I'll take the L.
Oh,
I'm like having Mickey D flashbacks here, mate. I am like right back to that here.
Amazing. Big Ups J Dog says his voice during the marathon was turning into Tevin's Linda impression. Oh, the scratchy one. Askew says bury the bandit by the river in case his friends come looking. Wash yourself so you don't look like you buried a body. Menial task to find dentures. Oh, that's what you're really doing in the game. See, he doesn't know what the fuck the game is even saying. So, they're not doing anything. The Pasta Maker says it's no eat it, but not everyone can be a winner. Yeah, this didn't reach eat it levels, but it's still awesome, and it definitely got the same level of traction, on Twitter at least, and people talking about it. I mean, Asmongold talked about it, which he rarely talks. He only talks about the biggest stuff. We still got
control slamming, so that's that's the thing, isn't it?
We got to get our return to Sir Moist, but that's coming someday. Don't worry, that'll be coming. Icy Yamamoto said, I was saying the whole time that I was going over that. I was going over that. He said at the beginning of the marathon he could drop a bad game. Then why didn't he hear? Yeah, he said that during the beginning of the marathon. He always says that. I could drop a bad game at any time, guys. I could drop a bad game at any time. But no, I guess we can't do that during this one. We had to take it personal. So I do have to play this from last night even. And this will be our last topic of the day. Let's play this. Let's just play it, and then we'll hit on the other side.
Mariah Scary says, I just moved to another state. Any advice? Well, Mariah.
Oh, yeah, this is insane, by the way.
Hey, any advice? Well, Mariah, what ethnicity are you?
First, okay, starting with that is insane already. Where do you go from here? That could be normal.
Not even that. How did you get to here? How did you get here in the first place from that? Never mind where you go next.
Okay, what ethnicity are you? That's definitely the most important question.
Also,
okay,
I would not trust the advice of somebody who does not leave the house
that's
6 days a week about how to adjust and integrate into a new area.
Oh my God. Okay, here we go.
Mariah Scary
this one
says,
is crazy. The top comment reads, is this one of those AI clips?
No, you think so, but it's not.
I just moved to another state. Any advice? Well, Mariah, what ethnicity are you?
My God.
That's the question.
Why?
Why do I need to know that?
Yeah, why?
Yeah, because it's now he realized he said something fucking stupid. Now we're gonna try to walk it back.
Yep. Yep.
I don't need to know that.
So then why bring it up?
Are you saying some ethnicities might have a better shot? That's a cringe laugh. He's worried about it.
Looking at chat. Oh God. Hurry up. Someone say something.
Anyone want to say anything?
You're white as fuck. All right. So here's what you do.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, okay. Whew, okay. Okay. So you're not stupid then. Okay, let's go. Next.
Which preface saying this is a joke. All right.
Okay, yeah. Let me preface by saying it's a joke. Okay, hang on.
All right. So here's what you do.
So if you know it's bad and you're going to get criticism and you want to defang that criticism by saying, hey, this is a joke, why don't you just not say it in the first place? Because you know it's bad.
Don't worry, guys. It's just a joke. Here we go.
Preface is saying this is a joke. All right. You're in a brand new place. You don't know about how it is out there, right?
Yeah. and you're white because you asked, so you know they're white.
So what you do is you walk outside, you walk to the middle of the street, and you just turn to the sky and you yell out at the top of your lungs, "If it ain't white, it ain't right." And you see what happens. If you see people starting to pull out weapons and cocking guns, you start running. And now you kind of know your way, you know? Oh, shit. Jump over the fence. Whoa. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, the pendulum has swung then.
Yeah, definitely. He's worried about it too. You can see he's kind of like, oh shit. I like the
so
beginning
cringe.
is the craziest part for me. Like there's no thought there either.
Mariah Scary says, "I just moved to another state. Any advice?" Well, Mariah, what ethnicity are you?
Like, he's not being funny at that part. Then he's like, okay, I better turn this into a joke. You know what I mean? I got to change it. Holy fuck, man. Big ups to Brackman High Five for the 10 gifted subs. And with that, we Kev hit our goals. And we are belting the trolls. Let them go. Come on. Let them go.
Wait, what is this gimmick? What do we have to do? We have to do something?
I know. Just say we're felting the trolls.
Gaming?
Oh, we're felting the trolls. Let's get
We felted them.
Oh my god.
They are coping. That's what we do. We stay positive around here every day. Thanks to you guys. We're never negative. I used to be negative until I met Chew. Thank God for that. Zitro says he's disappointed in us like Sungrad Studios. Anyone get that reference?
Shout out to Sungrad Studios. Yeah, it's a lolcow. It's a new lolcow in the gaming cinematic universe. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Big up, Zitro. Mr. Matt says Burnell. Mr. Burnell. Great joke. Oh, I got to retweet that one, by the way. I don't retweet that yet. Joe Dub says, "Oh, you're black. Well, don't go playing Street Fighter after the street lights go on."
Wow, damn.
God.
But what is supposed to be the punchline here? Because, like, I know obviously he was trying to make a joke. He was trying to be funny. He was trying to do a stand-up comedy. It ended up more like sit-down comedy, but whatever. He tried. But, like, the punchline was just what? Like, white power? White supremacy?
That's
joke
the joke,
from,
yes.
like, the 50s?
The joke is if you're in a white area, you're safe. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, what would he have done though if they'd have gone, I'm Hispanic? You know, well, I'm a black, I'm Asian,
so,
you know.
What's the next move there? Yeah, what would it said? Yeah, I'm from Eastern Europe. You know, what's the move? I don't know. What is he? What response would he have had if he said he didn't white?
Go back home.
Yeah,
go back where you came from.
Yeah, you know. God damn, that first one was just off the cuff too. That really, what ethnicity are you? I mean, you know, that's what he fucking thinks. You know, that's just how it is. Last night, real quick, one thing was kind of funny.
Yeah.
He should have put himself in the middle, right in front of the steering wheel. That would have been so much fun. Why is he so dumb?
Tonight. I mean, we've been at halfway to the goal for a very long time. I hope you've enjoyed the chill vibes. Oh, what the hell did I just hit? What the hell? Oh, I was supposed to make a wide turn, and I tried to cut it short, and I just wrecked my trailer. Shit. All right. But anyway,
I was begging, so let me continue begging. Go ahead.
You guys can support the stream tonight. Please do. Let's hit the goal.
Let's hit the goal,
I'm trying
guys.
something different. You guys said you wanted something different. We were playing this during the marathon, and you said do it. Do it as a stream. That's why I'm doing it tonight, because you guys want it. I bought it. I bought the freaking game.
Well, remember, we're not poor, though, so we can't talk about that.
You said you wanted it, so let's hit the goal, guys. Come on. Let's hit it right now, and then we'll just chill for the rest of the stream.
Give me money. I've spent money.
We hit the goal right now.
I can do this freely. I bought all these games. But
okay,
guys, come on. Let's hit
this is why I wanted to play. This is why I wanted to play this, because listen to the thing he offers here.
Right now, and then we'll just chill for the rest of the stream. How about this? If we hit the goal right now, I won't even mention any other support or anything like that for the rest of the night. I won't even mention.
Dude, he's offering I won't beg if you give money. That's the benefit.
Oh my god.
That's the benefit.
There's no way if he got like 150 right there. If he reached that 150, there is no way he's spending the next like 2 hours going, yeah, I'm not going to mention 300.
Oh, yeah.
I promised I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Let's not get another goal, guys. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
So he's now paywalling non-begging. Now, that's the next goal. If you hit the goal, I won't beg anymore.
Support or anything like that for the rest of the night. I won't even mention it once.
I won't tweet. Won't even tweet
it right now.
Oh, big tweets are never been more back, by the way. More than half the tweets from this month are big tweets.
Cyrax, now it'll probably be Tuesday night edition today. What happened? I guess I crashed. Sure.
Wait, he says one more thing here I wanted to play. Let's see if it's
Look
coming
at
out.
how uneven his hairline is. It's so weird and distracting. Like, I've been looking at this the whole time. I haven't even been looking at the road. How does he expect me to watch the gameplay when he's constantly just looking like this?
I feel so much better about mine.
It's so
Right here.
weirdly asymmetrical in a way that like triggers me subliminally to make fun of it.
You know, he's getting some water.
You gotta love someone like this. Oh, if he stopped actually begging, I'd actually consider donating. Except you didn't.
Oh my god, this bit's incredible.
He's getting some water. Hold on.
Not saying anything about it. So you're full of crap.
Look, that's incredible.
I guess that's the end of the map.
If you stopped asking, I might donate, and he's like, well, I've not asked yet, and you haven't donated.
Yeah.
So
we all know you're full of crap because you weren't contributing before I mentioned it anyway.
Oh,
no. Oh, I didn't even realize it was there.
Wait, he's not done here. There's one more thing I want to hear.
During that entire...
Yeah, here we go. Listen.
The sad fact is, you remember the day that I did not once, during that entire day, I did not ask for a single contribution. Remember that? And guess what? I didn't hit any goals the whole day.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Neither stream.
that day after you got nearly $2,000 on your marathon.
Yeah.
The day after he got $2,000, he said that. Yep.
Rip Begs Bunny.
Asked for it, I got nothing.
Yep. And wait, what was that? Go ahead, Philip.
Because I didn't ask for it, I got nothing.
He got nothing. He did not hit the goals. He still got over $70 that day. But yes, we didn't get anything.
Like, he has argued in the past that he has to keep reminding them because otherwise they'll forget.
Yeah, well, I mean, they answer the call. That's how dumb they are. They will answer that fucking call. You know that. So, anyways, big ups to Fluffy Flapjack, who says, after these truck streams, he should play Desert Bus. Probably not happening. But
oh, God, yeah, no. These could be a potential new, like, chill stream, you know, like the fishing streams.
Fishing, yeah.
We could get, like, gold out of these because there's very long distances and nothing. So
a lot of space to talk, yeah.
Potential, yeah.
Larry Ava says, do you guys ever feel that sometimes he wants to crash out and maybe actively tries to get himself there as a psychological control tool? Like Dents might think, we've made Daddy angry, let's behave so he can love us again.
Maybe, yeah. Sometimes it kind of feels like
Yeah.
It could be.
It's
silent weapons. Yeah, go ahead.
The thing is, I'm willing to believe this happens. I just don't know if it's intentional or not. Maybe he just ends up doing it like that because that's just what kind of a person he is.
Yeah,
I think I think some of them are like legit and genuine expressions of frustration, but I think a lot of it is him trying to repress it for whatever reason.
Yeah,
you know. So just so that he doesn't get kicked off YouTube, maybe, or he doesn't piss someone off, you know, that sort of thing. But
Reno
for
Ryan
whatever
says,
reason.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't think he thinks that far ahead. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I have that for a reason. Silent Weapons 3 says, Phil's hairline looks like The Rock giving the people's elbow. And Cat has more horsepower than the truck he's driving. So let's see if I can pull this off. Let's test this theory.
Oh my God, no way.
Let's test it, okay? So here, I'll do it like this. Wait. Yeah. Let's change the opacity on this puppy here.
All right, let's see the big reveal.
Yeah. So let's go like this. Here, let's get it out of here. Here we go.
Yeah,
Ready?
you can match it up. You can match it.
Oh my God, I'm feeling it.
I got so lucky with the picture I chose. It is matching perfectly. Dude.
Oh my god.
Silent Weapons, you're a legend. Look at this. Damn it. Oh, God. All right, big ups, everybody. We got to get out of here. Ritter Ryan says he was like a high schooler with their first drink last night. He would pick up his White Claw and announce he was taking a drink. Oh, yeah. He's bringing back drinking. Drinking's normal now on the stream, so that's cool.
Like, how wild is it that we're just at that point now? And we, like, he didn't even register on all this.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, just drinking openly now, yeah.
Cool, why not, man? Fuck a marathon. Let's just drink every stream. Bacon Pancake 52 says bacon and driving is drunk driving. Wait, he's drunk too. Yep.
Oh god, yeah, they were bad. It was a bad playthrough. He was very drunk and crashed a few times. Fucked his engine up.
Swedish Drummer says if he plays the truck game, you guys reckon he should make chalk outlines for every $50? Yeah.
I don't think there's pedestrians in it. You can mount cars though, so you know.
Okay.
At least in Euro
before we get out of here, we'll give you a few kick band names, all right?
Yeah.
So how about this? Bankruptcy 2, Revenge of Phil, not DSP, not DSP, just his wife's BF, okay? That's just Philly Mitchell, not real. That's a Billy Mitchell reference. You have got a Rambo inside me, all right? Fat wife, shriveled bunny. All right, I'm just reading the names here. I'm just reading the names. I'm just reading them. Daily rap is for detractors. That's true. Rabbits dropping like flies. Even dents are revolting. LOL. I love the LOL. I ain't gay, but Andy's abs. Good point. Dave is ashamed of you. Real Panda. Panda groomed, cat doomed. 220 thinks king title is good. Fake tip, sad beggar real. Tiptoe waddling to Daytona. That's because he said when you hear Daytona in the arcade, you got to run there. Take a swig of bleach.
Daytona. Yeah, fair enough.
Defends dents more than wife. That's true. And one more. Dave's goal battle pass real. Oh, one more. Pope is dead. Cat is next. That's toxic. And internet likes
me. Guys, my save game corrupts. Could this day get any worse?
Oh, I love this one. A long story. Why refund? I'm not poor, but begs. That's in one name. Nice work. And NWO News says, need for greed. Big ups, everybody. What a show. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back next week. Final words. Steve of the Dead, please. Go ahead. Any words for the beautiful people?
Just very briefly, how many of them were from today?
About the first half was from today. I read a few from today.
Fuck.
Yeah, that is all Doug
Felter.
Day off. Yeah, no, Doug Felter has to pay the cuck tax, obviously. So there we go. Meerkat, any final words for the beautiful people out there?
Follow me on Twitch because I multi-stream there with YouTube and watch my recent streams and watch all my stuff and worship me, please.
Wow, you co-stream. That's a lot of work, mate.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You need to recuperate from that. All right, guys. You're all legends. We'll see you next week. I'll do Ask the King tomorrow with Atlas the Bookkeeper, obviously. You're all legends. Bye.
This one goes out to the one and only, the big cat, the fat cat. Big ups. I first saw you in Burger King. You took 2 seats 'cause that ass is way too big. Had a boyfriend, I realized, but you told him lies with your record eyes. The DoorDash is here. Wipe away your tears. Got you extra fries, and they taste just right. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Devin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Devin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Take you power walking on the beach, feasting on some sushi like you were the queen. Let me run some errands while you sleep. I can watch you play Skyrim all day this week. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes.
In reality, like I tell you guys, every day when I wake up, that's the best day of my life. I feel like this next day is awesome. I have a beautiful wife who I love so much. She loves me, and a family, Jasper, and you know the things we get to do together. You know, I definitely want more time with them and more family time. But I absolutely love my life today compared to how it used to be. Seriously, all those years back then, you'd be like, it's a whirlwind of crap. It was me. And by the way, I've told you guys about my past. I used to drink way too much. I would be drinking constantly, all the time, because I was so stressed out. Honestly, when I started with this whole thing, I was depressed many years ago, a decade ago. I didn't like my life or anything. And basically, liquor was the way to kind of get through that. You know, it was, I hate my life. I hate who I am. So let me just drink it all away and just keep pumping out fucking YouTube videos. I don't have to do that shit anymore. You know, like I'm happy with who I am. I actually don't think clicking like on a live stream helps at all. So it really doesn't matter if this stream gets 100 likes or 2. I don't think it affects it.
He's such an asshole. He deserves